Can't throw.
All right, here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Roswell, New Mexico. We're just testing mics, getting ready to start our live broadcast in our pregame. Just wanted to make sure our mic sounded okay. I've got Rosendo with me. Hi, Rosendo.
How you doing, Mrs. Jones? You ready for some football tonight?
Another day on the live. We're always ready.
Yeah, it's a little bright, too, right now. So testing mics, 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
1, 2, 3.
Testing. We do have the sun right in the face right now. It is in our face a little bit, so it's going to create just a bit of a glare on the front of that camera. Once it gets down, it'll look a lot better. So all we'll do is apologize.
The thumb looks good in there.
The thumb is in there. That's right.
I mean, that's
bright, shiny red.
That's all that matters right now.
Anytime you've got the thumb on the broadcast, it's a positive deal. So thank you, the thumb.
Positive note. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
We last week we gave Charlie an explanation of his testing of mics. Today it's Rosendo testing his mics like that. He's like, good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Doing?
They call me Mr. Monotone over here.
And then when the game gets going, he'll sound like Ric Flair over there and all that stuff. And
I got to keep that inner voice under control for now. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to keep it under.
Just can't keep it under.
Jelly reach over there and goose him, and then they'll holler and we'll know what's going on.
Look for a rib over here, see if you can find it.
You can find a rib. Have to get down in there to get it.
So once again, we're testing mics. We're going to drop off for just 1 second. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 9 years and is family-owned and operated. Located at 2403 Avenue O in Eunice, they are your trusted vacuum truck provider. For vacuum truck services, call 394-1046. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Do you go back and forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice.
Redbird LP Gas Company in Eunice reminds drivers that summertime is coming to a close and the back-to-school season is upon us. So let's drive carefully where children are present because they may not be watching out for you. That's from Redbird LP Gas Company of Eunice, a name you can trust and depend on. Redbird LP Gas Company and the Parker family ask you to watch out for our children this back-to-school season. That's Redbird LP Gas Company. Call Bart at 575-394-2946. Again, call 575-394-2946.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics. BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Redbird LP Gas Company in Eunice reminds drivers that summertime is coming to a close and the back-to-school season is upon us. So let's drive carefully where children are present because they may not be watching out for you. That's from Redbird LP Gas Company of Eunice, a name you can trust and depend on. Redbird LP Gas Company and the Parker family ask you to watch out for our children this back-to-school season. That's Redbird LP Gas Company. Call Bart at 575-394-2946. Again, call 575-394-2946.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy support services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice.
Do you go back and forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria.
This is NMMI Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Two over to the left. They're going to hand it to Woods. Woods got a big run. He cuts back to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Think of all that time. Every sprint in the summer. Every wait in the winter. All those hours no one else saw. Think of every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee. Late nights in the film room. Bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road. Every moment of ecstasy. Every moment of doubt. Years wondering. Is it all worth it? It's all led to this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, this is our time.
Forget a five-man rush. Team shot. Colts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. This is week number 3 as your Eunice Cardinals have set sail into uncharted New Mexico skies and have crashed their spaceship right into Alien City. We are live here in Roswell, home of the famous 1947 UFO crash site, home of Eunice legend Dave Lynn, home of Eunice alumni and former state representative Bob Woolley, and home of the New Mexico Military Institute. And we are live on the campus of the Institute here this evening. I'm Jimmy Jones, and the crew is back again, back together. First, the man on the camera is none other than the one, the only, Charlie Fairbrush, a.k.a. The Thumb. Welcome, Charlie.
Good evening, everybody. Ready for some alien football over here in Roswell. NMMI.
And just a disclaimer up front, we've got the sun right in our face right now.
Yeah, the camera's going to be
It looks
terrible.
like it's minutes away from being down low enough that the camera will start to look better, but right now the sun is right straight pointed at us. So just a disclaimer. And back tonight
so you don't need
is
the eye doctor.
Bernie Mac, a.k.a. Ric Flair, a.k.a. Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game. My voice is tuned up, ready to rock and roll, boys and girls.
It should be a good one tonight. It looks like we're getting set to have a heck of a crowd here. They're still piling in here at Roswell at the New Mexico Military Institute tonight. The 16-time state champion Eunice Cardinals take the field for game number 3 of the 2024 season. Eunice picked up their second win of the season in as many games as they put the smackdown on Estancia 62-12 in a mercy ruled shortened game that saw Eunice JV get some big varsity minutes. The Cards jumped out early in the first play of scrimmage. Melanson threw a quick slot screen pass to Maddox Mata, old Green Gloves. And Green Gloves made the magic happen as he zigged and zagged his way through traffic for 60 yards and the touchdown. The Eunice defense got the ball back quickly as Cooper Pearson jumped on a fumble, and old Bernie Mac said, I bet they score on the second play here, and boy, did they ever. On the second play of the series, Melanson threw a short hitch pass to Hyan Castro. Castro sprinted his way 41 yards to pay dirt after the defense forced a punt. On the first play of the next series, Melanson threw another quick pass, this time to Dyson Lord, who dashed 81 yards untouched for the touchdown. The Cardinals had scored 3 touchdowns in their first 4 plays from scrimmage in the game, and the route was on. Elgin Woods ran 44 yards to pay dirt. Melanson then threw a 2-yard touchdown to Mata. Melanson threw a 10-yard pass to Hasiel. A 30-yard touchdown run by James Coulter. A 24-yard touchdown run by Elgin Woods. And the scoring was over right there as Elgin Woods broke another one for a 30-yard touchdown, and then it was over. The Cards had met the 50-point differential, and the game ended early. We recognized Elgin Woods as our Cold Brew player of the game. It probably could have been a few different Cardinals, including for sure old Green Gloves, who had a heck of a game. However, I figured 3 touchdowns and 7 extra points was reason enough in itself. That is, 6 times 3, 18, 20, my math ain't very good looking, 24 points that Woods was responsible for by himself. And like I said, there were some great players, some great play by all folks, but I didn't see how you give it to anybody but
with
that
the foot
individual.
and the legs,
That's
he got
right.
her done. Got her done.
He also played a big significant role on defense. For Woods, it was his second straight game with over 115 yards rushing, multiple TDs. He also leads the team in total touchdowns scored now. He has kicked 10 PATs and a 35-yard field goal on the season, along with all those touchdowns. What a season for that young man. That's Elgin Woods. Junior quarterback Elijah Melanson continues a historic career as he has now passed for nearly 500 yards in only 2 games this season. He now has a 100 39.4 QB rating. I do not believe I've ever seen one that high. That is crazy. He has completed 22 of 31 passes on the year. Junior Dyson, can I get a witness? Lord, has burst onto the scene as the Cardinals' top receiver so far in overall receiving yards. The young man is averaging, get this, 44.3 yards per catch.
What?
Over 44 yards per catch for
getting
Lord
it done
so
right
far.
there now.
Holy
Ain't joking.
Toledo, Batman. That's absolutely unheard of. Good Lord. Oh, Lord. Lord, help us. That's Dyson. Can I get a witness, Lord?
Amen.
Amen.
Next is Maddox Mata, the senior straight, getting it done. He can score from anywhere on the field at any time. An amazing, humble young man. Mata's averaging 22 yards per catch. He has a ton of tackles. He's got an interception. He returns punts, kickoffs. He is the team deep snapper, a leader on both sides of the ball. Maddox Mata. Senior Hyan Castro leads the team in overall catches for the season. He's tied at the second on the team in total touchdowns with Mata, another young man who's getting it done on both sides of the ball. Another standout for this season includes, our other standouts this season include senior and defensive line Jose Calvillo. He's the senior center and defensive line. Jose Calvillo and Luis Gomez, the safety and wide receiver. These are seniors who get it done on both sides of the ball. They're very physical, great young men, and they bring it every single play. Eunice has won their first two games by defeating Ruidoso 51-6 and Estancia 62-16. Eunice is now ranked number 2 in the state in both the coaches poll and the max reps poll. Texaco is the defending state champ, and they are number 1 in both of those. Texaco has a large chunk of last season's championship team returning. They are solid again. For NMMI, the Colts had their first game of the season last week. The Colts defeated a solid Loving team 35-0. I will tell you, NMMI will be salty. Loving's going to be salty this year, so that's a big win for NMMI. One thing about NMMI, they are always tough. They're always physical, and they're always big. There's still 4 minutes on the clock, but
and they're
it looks
ready to
like
go,
they're
aren't they,
getting ready to go. NMMI's led by a 6'3", 170-pound Sawyer Hole. Big kid. They've got a couple of 6'4" kids. They got 9 kids on the team that are 6'3" or better. And like I said, even though it showed 4 minutes on the clock, they
just fast forward and said, let's get it going.
And we're going to get it going.
NMMI kicking off. They're in the black. We're in the white. We're ready to roll.
Evie said, take us to church, Jimmy.
There we go. We are going to get it going here. So both teams out on the field, Eunice in white, NMMI in black, and the Colts, or the Colts, they're going to kick it off, and they do. They kick it deep. It skips into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the Cardinals will get it 1st and 10 to start this ball game.
A little quick break. Give a shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Davies Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Rucker, and Badger Hydrovac.
All right, and I had John Dean Davis send me a message. John Dean and Maureen, yes, you guys are. Our boxes broke to load the new commercials in, so we'll talk about you a lot during the game. There's a handoff to Elgin Woods. He breaks it up the middle,
quick,
picks
7 yards,
up a big, probably 7-8 yards.
Made it look too easy. We looked down, and he was done through that whole hunt.
So they took off. It was 1st and 10 from the 20, because I know my man Lynn White is listening, and he uses that yardage to keep stats. And so Woods picks up about 7. It's going to make it 2nd down, and we'll call it 3. Ball now spotted about the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. Snaps to Melanson. Melanson rolling to his right. Throws it out here to Gomez. Gomez breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Takes off down the sideline. Breaks another tackle. And then gets hammered out of bounds at the 40. Luis Gomez putting in work.
Breaking ankles out there like he's on the basketball court there, bud.
Getting her done. Getting her done.
That was a little too easy. I thought they had him down back there. He made a couple of sticking moves and gone.
He was bobbing and weaving, that is for sure. Shout out to those people at Outlaw Grill and Bigot and Me's, a.k.a. Big Cheese. They've got the game going, and they're watching, so we appreciate Johnny and the crew over there.
Go down there and eat some pizza. Watch the game.
They snap the ball to Melanson. He pitches it inside to Woods, and Woods gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and then they take him down there. And he's going to be lucky if he got back to the line. Might have lost 6 inches.
Carrying on that.
About 3, I think.
So Eunice walks back. Almost look like they might be doing somewhat of a similar, almost like a little huddle. They usually don't do that.
Yeah.
They usually line up right away.
A different pace tonight.
Yeah, they're kind of slowing things down, it looks like, so far this game. So back at the line of scrimmage is the Cardinals. Empty backfield as Woods goes in motion, heads over to the far right. They snap it to Melanson. He's looking down the field. He
going deep.
One down
Gomez.
the field.
Oh, where's the flag on that? There it is.
Yes, they throw the flag.
Got the flag.
And so Gomez, he was wrapped up by the defender who was holding him, not wanting him to get ahead.
If he wasn't holding him, he would have caught that and it would have been to 6 for sure.
Gomez can fly. The young man's been he's placed in the 110-meter hurdles every single year the last couple of years in the state track meet. He can flat out move. And he was behind him and trying to go. The defender was hanging on to him to keep him from getting that separation. And so
That'll be a first down.
It's going to make it first down and 10. They've spotted the ball now at the 45-yard line. So the Cardinals get across midfield.
Now we're going to put in a small huddle here.
10:33 remaining here in quarter number 1. The Cardinals come to the line of scrimmage. Melanson and Woods in the backfield. Out here wide to the right is Luis Gomez. Over on the other side is old Green Gloves Mata. Melanson
there he is.
looks down the field. He's got Gomez. He had him beat. Gomez is going to run by that defender all day long. The young man's got wheels, and the coaches have seen it.
He was open big time. He just, well, we'll do it again in a minute, Mr. Jones.
Yep.
We have all night of this right here.
So Melanson overthrows him a little bit, and you don't see that happen very often. Melanson has got an arm, which is why he is
where he's at, right?
To chase down Mason Caperton. Shout out to Mason. They snap it. They hand it right up the middle to Woods. Woods breaks one to the 40, 35,
get that. Oh, we got
30,
first down out of it.
And he gets spun down inside the 30 as Woods with another big gain. That'll be another 1st and 10 for Eunice.
Give it to him again. We're so close, he can run it in, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to spot it about the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 after the big run by Elgin Woods. He's not very big, but he runs with a big heart.
Boy, he runs like a monster, don't he?
1st and 10, Melanson in the shotgun. He's got Woods to his left. Takes the snap. Throws it out to Green Gloves. Mott on the left
magic
side.
happen.
He's trying to turn the corner, and he gets pulled down from behind out there. We'll see if he picks up any yardage. I think he does.
That's dangerous on his natural grass, man. He could pull from behind.
Picked up maybe a yard.
Yep, they're going to show it about a yard gain here. Reminder, we'll have our, at the half, we'll have our Eunice employee spotlight that we do every week, so make sure to stick around and listen for that.
Scared me there, Jimmy. I thought you were having a seizure. You were like,
my tongue wasn't working.
Never heard that coming out of your mouth ever in my life.
Redbird Garage is hiring. Debbie's Country Kitchen's hiring. John Dean Davis and Maureen is hiring as well. Lots of hiring. Melanson takes the snaps, looks down the field, floats it over to the side, and he's got a man, and that's
Who
Lord.
Is that? Who is that?
Lord, can I get a witness? Lord,
amen. He got that like nothing in the end zone for a touchdown.
Good Lord, that's 6 points.
I laugh because I never think I'd see that before. Good job by that young man.
Dyson Lord with the back shoulder pass from Melanson.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, buddy. Get a flag thrown. Don't do that. Just run on back over here.
He turns around, makes the catch, and floats it in.
Don't need any extra.
They're screaming for the tee to put it down on the field.
Man.
It looks like they don't have a tee, so they're just going to put it on the ground and kick it off the grass. They're screaming over here at the coaching staff.
They don't need a tee.
But
it's good.
Woods is saying the heck with it. We don't need the
Got
tee.
them ostrich boots on there. Look at that.
He
Money.
gets it off the dirt.
Money.
Right off the turf and through the uprights. No tee. And the Cardinals lead 7-0 after the 30-yard touchdown pass from Melanson to Woods. Let's send a shout-out to our sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors. BJ Service and Rentals. Eunice Pump and Supply. Eunice Health Clinic. Eunice Public Schools. The City of Eunice. Derby Country Kitchen. Cardinal Hardware. Lavelle Insurance. Redbird Garage. They are hiring at this moment. Go by and get an application. Devon Energy. NMR Pipeline LLC. Redbird Gas. Guns Up Services. Outlaw Grill and Biggity Pizza, Eunice Record, and Badger Hydrovac, our proud sponsor of today's game.
All right. We appreciate y'all listening.
That's how we
Shout
put this
out
here.
to Amy Berner and SJ and the baseball trip. We wish you the best. Also, Outlaw Grill and Biggity Meat Pizza is making some adjustments to help everyone in the community. Johnny is a former Eunice Cardinal himself. He understands the people are in a hurry and they're on a budget. New lunch menu coming to those in a hurry and on a budget. Family value meals to go. Are you on a budget and exhausted from a long day of work? Outlaw will be offering some economical takeout family pack meals such as 4 loaded cheeseburgers, a pound of fries or tots, chicken strips. They've got a number of other things. I'll go over them through the game. Get on down to Outlaw. Thank you, Johnny, for what you do for our community.
Did you say a pound of fries?
Pound of fries.
Pound fries.
Pounding fries.
That's a pound of fries.
Like we're pounding people out here on the football field. Here goes Woods. Woods with the little bouncer.
Onside kick, get that. Oh.
Kick, and it skips off one Colt into the hands of another one, and so NMMI will have the ball first and 10, look like about the 43-yard line.
Gives them some good field position, which we don't necessarily need that to happen.
Yeah, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are not high. We're in the stands with the rest of the people. So you might
see a lot of heads.
Yeah, a lot of heads, a lot of feedback from people around us. So we apologize ahead of time. So just bear with us on the video and the audio.
And a shout out again to John Dean Davis. He's asking me some questions about the sponsors. I don't the stuff down at the bottom. They do that through the station. I can't even see it. So
It's
I'm
way
not
over
sure.
our break rate, right?
Yeah, I'll contact the station and ask them though. See if I can find out.
Get that. Oh,
Here
he kept
comes
it.
NMMI on the little option quarterback keeper. Luis Gomez comes up and makes the stop, but not before the QB.
That
from
was a
NMMI.
very slow developing play, didn't it?
Yeah, he picked up
Picked
though
up a few
about
yards.
7
Yeah,
yards.
he fell forward.
I was trying to see who that is. Is that number? Is that 8?
8.
I've got him as the DB. I've got 4. Okay, so here comes 4. So Cole Seidenberger, I've got listed as the QB. And so he's in there controlling his huddle. NMMI in the traditional huddle. You don't see that very often anymore where they're all back there.
And he's a senior, too, so.
Steps up to the line of scrimmage. NMMI in that I formation. Well, they were. Now they jump
changed
over
their minds,
into
huh?
a little wing back with green shoes. They're going to send him in motion and run the option
There he
that
goes,
way.
kick. Ooh.
And coming up to make the hit
Who
is
was
Luis
that? Gomez. Look at that.
Luis
Coming in like a
Gomez
man, huh?
is the deep safety. He comes all the way up the field and hits the quarterback right at the line of scrimmage. So the deep
Hit him.
safety.
Did the quarterback get back up after that? He sure did, huh?
It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Ball right at midfield for Lynn White. Shout out to my man Leonard Skinner, Hall of Famer, the man, the myth, the legend, Lynn White.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Mr.
got a lot
Lynn
of
White. Takes a long time to sit up here.
So they get set up. They're in a tight formation. They do have a wide receiver split
Where
wide
at? There
to
he
the
is.
right. Little slot back on each side, running back in the backfield, send a man in motion. They're going to hand it right up the middle,
Number
and
5.
he's going to plow forward. And he got his
he got
forward
there.
momentum, gave him the first down, and then
then-
they drove him back almost to the original line of
Yeah.
scrimmage. But his forward momentum is going to pick him up about 4 yards.
It looked like every Cardinal was on that tackle, too. So either way, you got a first down out of it,
Yep, got a first down.
unfortunately.
So heading in is
64.
number 64. He runs in. That's Joel Sosa. And stepping off is big 5'4", Nick Hernandez. NMMI back to the line of scrimmage in that same formation.
We got a problem here is with the chain.
Having some chain issues.
As we work with the chain, issues, give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. Devon Energy, New Mexico. Never mind, here we go. That was a little too fast there, huh? I thought I had time. They fixed it real quick.
They got that chain gang's on it.
That chain gang, huh?
I'll tell you.
That one that's holding the numbers pretty tall.
Yeah.
So jumping back out there is the Institute. Number 4 going to slide in under center. Number 4 is Cole Seidenberger. He steps in there. 1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 44. They hand it right up the middle, and they're going to pick up 2 or 3 right up the middle. That power football game, I have said all season, was the one thing that scares me. The Cardinals aren't very big, but they got a lot of speed. So it's that center of the defense that sometimes worries me a little bit.
They just got to get in there and shut them down before they get rolling.
But just now, all the players just ran right by the runner.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
That's
our
crazy.
speed sometimes can be our
Achilles
Achilles
heel.
heel, too. And so they're going to pick up about 3. They've spotted the ball at the 41-yard line. It's 2nd down. We'll call it 7. NMMI back to the line of scrimmage. Seidenberger under center. Takes the snap, hands it over to the right side, right up the middle. And they're going to pick up another probably 3, maybe 4.
It's a fumble. Eunice is going towards Eunice.
Their way. There's a big discussion going on down in the field. And
they're saying yes.
Our way, so the Cardinals get the fumble. Trying to see who had that. Is that Coop Dog again?
I couldn't tell looking at the ref. He's pointing down towards the ground. The white hat says pointing down towards the ground.
The white hat calls it down.
So
one official pointed our way. The other one saying it is down. And so Eunice's offense was already running onto the field. Now the defense is running back out there.
Lost that extra energy coming out, huh?
That's right. Getting warmed up here. Still got people running on and off the field, a little confused.
As long as we don't call a timeout, we'll be all right.
So the Cardinals' defense remains on the field.
And that white box scares me right beside this kid right here. You know that?
Yeah. And so NMMI runs the play in and out.
We're going to have to hire some bodyguards for that white box.
And now Cole Seidenberger and the NMMI Colts step up to the line of scrimmage. We'll call it 3rd down and about 4. They've spotted it about the 37-yard line. Rolling to his right, looking pass. They throw it down the middle. They had a man open. Trying to get back over there was Lord. He was beat, but he got back to the play, and they overthrew him, so that's going to make it
4th down.
According to this, I would say, but I think they messed this up.
I think they're off a down, aren't they?
I think so, too, because he's leaving it at 3rd.
Okay, we'll get 2 3rd downs tonight.
It's a good night to do that, right?
Now they've moved it to 4, so 4th down, and we'll call it 3.5, maybe 4.
Because a while ago, when it was going to be our ball, that was on 2nd down.
And that ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line, Leonard Skinner. And so here we go, 4th down and about 4. The Cardinals packing the box. They send a man in motion. They try to get the Cardinals to jump.
We almost
the Cardinals don't jump.
We got 7 seconds on the clock.
And now they're trying to decide what they want to do, and they're going to call a timeout.
Eunice calls a timeout.
Wow.
No.
Oh, why would we call a timeout?
No.
What?
Little confusion right there.
They're saying Eunice called a timeout.
And Eunice is like, no.
Yeah. So anyway, we looks like they do. They are saying we got a timeout on the field, and they're saying Eunice called it. There's still some discussion going between the officials and the refs.
You want to read that information real quick?
Oh, maybe they're
I don't know if that's answering any questions they're having at the bottom.
So we're back out. We're back out.
All right. I was told that anyone with sponsor questions or looking to be a sponsor can contact Aaron Forrester at the station.
And I'll give the number in a minute.
397-4969. Here comes the snap. Looking pass. Trying to get to him. And slipping and falling. The Cardinals.
Oh, he has blockers.
He's got a bunch of blockers in front of him trying to cut and run.
And he did make it.
He's going to plow forward for a 1st down.
Number 12 over here slipped right in front of us on his natural grass. He had himself a sack there.
That was Grayson Meek. He had him probably 10 yards deep in the backfield, but when the quarterback planted his foot and turned, Meek slipped. And then he was off to the races, and it's 1st and 10.
Well, that's making the most out of a play right there now.
Making something out of nothing, right?
Cole Seidenberger with a heck of a run there for the Institute. Back to the line of scrimmage they come.
That's making a mountain out of a molehill right there, buddy.
Eunice leads 7-0, 5:18 to go in the 1st. Seidenberger slides up under center. Takes the snap, heads the option over to his right. He pitches it late. They've got some room out there trying to turn the corner. That looked like 28. Cohen Tomasits.
Tomasits?
I was going to say Tomasitas, but I think that says Tomasits.
Tomasits, he's a senior as well. Most of the seniors came down low for the Colts tonight.
And that was a big pickup there for NMMI as they are continuing to run it down our throats here.
And our defense out there's been out there for a while.
And that's going to make it 2nd down and less than a yard. They're showing the 6-inch measurement over there. And so the Colts back in the huddle.
This guy. He's going to kill me.
And once again, some of those family meals, chicken strips with fries, spaghetti goulash, garlic bread, lasagna cheeseburger, pasta with garlic bread, lots of other things.
And a pound of fries, right?
That's right.
Pound of fries.
Taking the snap is Seidenberger. He heads the option over the left side, has a little opening, and he sprints ahead, and he's going to get a 1st down. And NMMI continues to push it down our throat here, and it's 1st and 10 again. Maybe first and goal. No, it's going to be first and 10, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I think it's going to be first and.
Yeah, first and 10.
Yeah, they're moving the chain, so. They're
Probably
slow.
First and 10, it'll be about a yard extra to get to the.
We got to make a stop here if you're the Eunice Cardinals.
You got to stand up defense.
Shout out to Eunice Record, John Dean Davis, and Maureen Davis. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate the sponsorship that you give. I know they towed my mama's car the other day in a wreck, so we appreciate you. Nemi with the ball. Rolling to the right on the option again.
Nice.
He's going to duck and try to go. And coming up from the backside
is who?
Is Gomez.
Is who?
And he dives in another time from that safety spot, comes all the way up and hits the quarterback in the backfield.
And he's limping off that hit, brother.
And they're going to show that he picked up about a foot, maybe a foot and a half.
A little generous there, aren't they?
Yeah. That's going to make it second down. We'll call it 9.5.
9 3/4 maybe.
From the angle we're at, it is really hard to see the
It's
actual
hard to
yard
see, man.
line.
We'll have to guesstimate, right?
Yeah, I can't even tell for sure.
And then you can't see the hash marks on the other side either.
No, you can't. So I'm sorry, Leonard Skinner. There's the snap. Option over here to the left side. They pitch it late,
Number
and they've
10.
got some room trying to turn the corner. That's number 10, Marcus Kennedy. And he spins down close to a first down.
Like at the 1 yard line.
And I think they're going to give it to him. They did.
Yes, sir, they did.
So it's going to be first and goal at about the 1.
All right, defense is going to have to stand it up.
So first and goal on the 1. Nemi heads to the line of scrimmage.
Big 64 is coming in, 64 coming to the line there for Nemi.
There'll be a tight formation here.
You're going to try to shove it down the throat, huh?
That's right, with old Cole Seidenberger under center. Taking the snap. Option over to the right. He hands it straight up the middle. He dives toward the goal line, and a late call, but they're going to say he got in. And so they're going to score there. That's going to make it 6-7. Nemi comes back and answers the other direction now. They said not so fast, Eunice.
Not just that, they took up a lot of time on that clock.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's going to
It's going to be a game, boys.
Yeah, I believe so.
I didn't get to go through all of my pregame information because they took 4 or 5 minutes and just cleared it off the clock. But what I was going to say about them is they're very big, they're very physical, and they like to knock it down and run it right down your throat, and that's what they did to us on that drive.
Some old school football.
So Nemi with the snap on the PAT, it's up, and it is good. And we've got a 7-7 ball game here. It is 7-7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Give a shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, and Biggity Pizza. Go out there, they have a nice special for people in the community. A Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMMI Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage. They're hiring. Go out there and look. Try to see if you can get on. Get all tongue twisted here. Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Davies Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTA Service and Rentals, and Parker Energy Service, and Badger Hydrovac. Our proud sponsor of today's game. The score is 7-7 here in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Take it away, Johnny.
Again, you don't see a lot of heads tonight because it's just the way it is here.
Well, and
some bodies.
Anytime you set up right in the middle of the what would necessarily be the home bleachers, you're gonna have that.
We can't really go any higher because if we do, we're
that stand thing right there.
Stands in the way.
So it's 7-7. We've got a tie ball game here. The Cardinals scored quick, and then Nemi comes right back the other way on a long, sustained drive.
We're missing somebody on the field for the Eunice Cardinals.
Boys, hit somebody.
Yeah, we've got a couple people must not be paying attention over there. The coaches are hollering, and everybody's pointing.
Hollering and
hooting.
hooting.
Running out there.
So be ready for an onside kick here.
Shout out to Debbie's Country Kitchen. If you need some breakfast this weekend, get into Debbie's or any other day of the week. Breakfast and lunch, Debbie's Country Kitchen, a great place to eat. They boom it deep, taking it over there. I believe that's Hyatt Castro.
Yes, sir. He comes out on the 20-21.
That was kind of strange. He ran in about 5 yards before him and the defender. He went ahead and stepped out of bounds over there on the left side, but it'll be Eunice ball, 1st and 10, with 2:26 to go here in quarter number 1.
And the score is 7-7, unfortunately. Turned out to be a beautiful evening here.
Yeah, it is nice. Pretty nice. The fans starting to Chan up here.
Once again, Redbird Garage is hiring. You need a job, get down and see Josh and Erica Jones, looking for folks to change oil and do things like that. They throw it out to the left side. I believe that's Castro.
Yeah. That's number one. Old Lord got it.
Is it Lord again?
Yes, sir. Old Lord got it.
Good Lord, as he picks up a big gain. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to pick up about 9. It was 1st and 10 at about the 20, maybe the 21-yard line, and he picks up at least 9. Yeah, so it's
if
going
they're
to be
right over
2nd
here,
and
it should be 9.
They're almost to where I can tell. Looks like the 27-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and about 2. Somewhere in that general vicinity. It's hard to tell. The lines are not very dark. They snap it to Melanson. He hands it to Woods. Woods pushing ahead, trying to get to the first down marker, and he's close.
I believe we're going to measure it. Oh, no, he's calling first down.
They're going to signal first down. So first down on the Elgin Woods run right up the middle. It'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals. Now we can see the lines. They're going to be about the 30.
Because they're right in front of us now.
Yes.
And you notice the Cardinals went away from that huddle from the
Yes.
first run.
So 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 30. Melanson and Woods in the backfield.
Give it to him. Give it to
They
him.
roll. They look over to the side. They throw it across
intercepted.
the middle, and it was picked off.
We got a flag on the play. I think there was a hole on Green Gloves. That's why it was so overthrown like that.
Yeah.
There's a flag on the play.
What the call is, as everybody's
he
running
picked it
this
up.
way.
He picked it up.
Oh, man.
I wonder if he was throwing that little blue thing they throw out where the location of the ball was at.
I got you. So
probably what it was.
it's an interception there from the Cardinals. So we'll put here INT for.
We're in uncharted territory, guys.
That's right.
Here we go.
And so NMMI now has the ball back in good field position here across the 50. And the Cardinals and the Colts all knotted at 7. 1:28 to go here in the first, and NMMI gets the ball back.
They sure do, man. Give a quick shout out to Moses Ornelas. He said he's tuning in and listening at the house. He said it's a little hot, so he drank some cold beverages.
Uh-oh. Water.
Cold water.
Beverages,
Water.
Coca-Cola.
pH
Absolutely.
water.
So they're stepping up to the line is Seidenberger. Looks like 1st and 10 at about the 47-yard line. He steps in. Got one receiver split wide to the right. Here comes the option. They're going to throw the option pass. They throw it down the field, and they throw it way down the field. It's an incomplete pass.
I thought he was trying to hit the scoreboard over there, the little time clock. It's a good thought, but we were waiting for it.
That makes it 2nd and 10. Elgin Woods stayed home that time, and the receiver was overthrown anyway.
You feel that breeze, Charlie? Nice and cool.
It's nice out here this evening.
So now that sun has got down behind the barracks there, the barracks in the backdrop.
I'd say we have a good video, but we got a bunch of heads and numbers and what have you. But the video's clear.
Yeah. That's the only problem about these stadiums that don't have press boxes or whatnot. When you set up in the middle of the bleachers, you're going to get it.
And we're all sharing power right here, all of us.
Yes. Well, they run the option again, and they're going to pick up a good 5, maybe 6 yards. A lot of heavy hitting in there, man. You could hear it up here. Yeah, they're going to give him 6. They're going to spot it at almost the 40-yard line.
So that's 4 and 3rd? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they did. So they spotted at the 41.
So 3rd and about 5?
Yeah.
Maybe a short
like
5 or a long 4.
That's football talk right there, huh?
That's right. Stepping up to the line of scrimmage is the Colts and quarterback Cole Seidenberger.
He has a hunch down way down, huh?
He gets way down there. Stepping up to the line. Headed over to the right side. They make the pitch on the
28.
option. Big run around the right side.
He's
He's
still
got
on
a
his
bunch of
feet.
room. That's Cohen Thomasitz, and he picks up a huge gain and another first down for the Colts.
It's not a good thing for the Eunice Cardinals. They're struggling on that option on that side, on the right-hand side.
Appreciate Floyd Sims watching. He's saying the picture is still struggling. They may be a little bit behind. I know it was bad when the sun was up, but I think we're down now, and it should look pretty good. But it may be struggling
should be
to
clear,
focus.
But as far as, like in certain areas, it's real good, and then you get all the chain gang and a bunch of heads, and it's not so good.
So the Cardinals back on defense, 1st and 10 again. Ball spotted inside the 30. We'll call it the 29. They take the snap. They're going to run the option till the cows come home. This is some old school, like Oklahoma, Nebraska-style football.
Go up A-gap. Let's go. A-gap, option.
This is what I might call Dave Lynn-style football back in the day. We're going to run the option till the cows come home, and you're going to stop us or we're going to whoop you with it.
Yep, they ran out of clock, too, there.
That's right.
End of the first quarter.
So
Score
at the end of
7-7.
one, the score, Eunice 7, NMMI 7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
You're going to try to finish your notes from a minute ago, or you're not even trying to?
Hey, there's a hat.
I was
That's supposed to be the scoreboard, but there it is, 7-7. Okay.
You going to do the sponsors?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Derby Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage is hiring. Go by there and talk to Josh or Erica Jones. Get yourself an application. And Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, and Biggity Me Pizza.
Bigger than me.
Bigger than me. I get it now. Eunice Record and Badger Hydrovac, our proud sponsor of today's game. After the first quarter, the score is 7-7 here in Roswell, New Mexico.
And my apologies to those of you sending me the pictures. Terrible. We're in the bleachers, so all I can do is say sorry. We're trying to do the best that we can.
We're in the bleachers, and we're short of power. We're all sharing off one spot right here. All three of us.
Only so many places we can go.
There was no power out here, so we hunkered down right here in the center of the home bleacher. So we're right in the middle of the crowd, and it's just where we're at. So.
Let's start carrying a generator, huh?
Now, if we'd have got Charlie to do what he should have done and climb that tower behind us,
oh Lord,
he'd have had a good.
Could have been
view.
Godzilla going up a tile.
We don't want to have to come up here.
He'd
with
have
him.
looked like King Kong. He'd have been like King Kong.
King Kong was strong.
On me.
If one climbs, all climbs. I'm telling you right now.
So NMMI with the ball. We've switched directions. Here comes the option. They're going to
Keep
pull
it.
it
He pulls
right
everybody.
the other way. Trying to turn the corner is number 4, Cole Seidenberger, and he's going to have another big pickup and another first down.
He's right there,
as
too.
They are going to run the option till
There's
the
a
cows
flag on the
come
play.
home.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, we do have a flag.
I can't read this. What you're saying?
Trying to see what they're going to call here. I haven't seen a
I'm
signal.
going to do some adjusting on the camera. Y'all bear with me.
Just don't drop that camera, Charlie.
For those of you at home, we apologize. Charlie's
Are you
now
looking up in
filming the sky.
Block in the
I'm
back.
just trying to show them the moon up there.
Looks like there's a block in the back against the Colts here. So we're coming back 10 yards.
Yeah, and we're sorry. Charlie's just shaking the heck out of it, pointing at the sky. So close your eyes.
Okay.
For
Man,
just
you're really going to get messages now, Charlie.
Now then.
We apologize. That is Charlie Fairbrush. He lives on 12th Street.
They're about to,
Rosendo, give me the camera back, man.
they're
What
about
you
to
doing?
blow us up now, huh?
I'm trying to get the camera back from Rosendo. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, blame me, huh?
Our apologies. 11:54 to go here in the first half. After the penalty, they march them back. It must have been a spot foul, and so they marched them back. They would have had a first down. Instead, it's going to be second. We'll call it 4. Hard to see exactly where the ball spotted. The lines are not good. It looks like just inside the 25. They take the snap, head it over to the left side. He's going to tuck it and run up the middle to Seidenberger, and he's going to have another gain.
Somebody slow to get up.
They pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards. It's going to be third down. We'll call it 1.
It's one of them nights, huh?
You know, when I was in high school way back and Dave Lynn was our coach, this is, similar to what we did. It was a similar type approach. We would run, get 1, 2, 3 yards at a pop, cloud of dust, and people running right up the middle over and over and over again. And
it was an A-gap. Go to A-gap on every time.
You, and I know it had to be frustrating for those other teams, and this is kind of frustrating for us. We're used to seeing a little more spread out game, but they're going to run it right up the middle again.
And he gets
another big gain. And that's going to be another first down for NMMI.
Charlie, the station says all for one and one for all, Charlie.
That's right. Yeah, if anybody climbs that tower, we're all climbing
There's
that
like
tower.
6 people up there, Charlie. You can do it. I believe in you, Charlie.
I'm going to follow you up.
He's got Jelly here with him. She could have given him a boost.
She wants him to fall, get that insurance money.
Yeah, I got to be real careful. That'd be an accidental death, double. Right?
Yeah.
He's going up after halftime.
Jelly would miss you, Charlie.
No, she wouldn't.
Now, she would enjoy that you were Well, I mean, not that you were gone.
Enjoy his death? Is that
what
what
you left for her? So back to the line of scrimmage. Kind of a power eye type formation. They're going to run the option again. He pulls it. He heads over to the left. He's got a big gap,
wow.
and
Everybody
he's
was
gonna
confused
sprint
and
into the
fooled
end
on that
zone.
play, huh?
And touchdown Nimmy, as that is about a 20, we'll call it a 20-yard touchdown run for the Colts.
Ooh, making the score 13-7 here right at the beginning of the second quarter. I don't think anybody from Eunice seen that, or myself.
They even had me confused. I was watching the guy that was laying on the ground.
But that don't take much, Charlie. You know that.
I know.
And here we go for the extra point.
Trying to see if I get a number on the kicker.
He's a big old boy. You can't see his number.
Nope, because he's sideways. The kick is up.
86.
And it looks like it's going to be good.
Yep.
Yes, sir. It
That's
is
number
good.
86. 86 for them. I show to be Leonardo Perez.
Talking about good, we're going to talk about our sponsors here. BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac, and Park Energy Services.
We appreciate you guys. That Badger Hydrovac Enterprises, that's Shane Williams and his group. We appreciate you guys helping us out. Eunice Wrecker Rental. I added Maureen Davis to my list here today because I know she's been out there driving the wrecker. So, John Dean, you're going to have to get it together. Maureen's out driving you. She's looking like a NASCAR driver out there. So, Eunice Wrecker, they get it done. We appreciate John Dean and Maureen Davis for all that they do. We've mentioned Guns Up Services, Ben and Nina Thompson. Thompson family, we appreciate all they do, and our thoughts and prayers continue to be with Ben. Get well, Ben. We need you out here.
We need you out here hollering.
And remember, guys, if you're looking to sponsor us, call this number, 575-397-4969, and ask for Aaron and tell him who you want to sponsor. It's Jimmy and the crew.
So here we go. Here's the kickoff. It's a high one. Taking that, I believe that's Luis
Gomez. You are correct.
He's trying
move,
to
baby.
turn the corner, and he gets
brought down easily.
down just past the 30. We'll call it the 32-yard line. The Cardinals will take over there 1st and 10. This Nimmy team's physical.
Yes, they are very physical, and they have a large group of kids over there, so they can sub people in and out. I was going to tell you, these lights are out right here. So if we come and throw the pass, it's going to be a little dark later on.
Yeah, you're right. On one end of the field, the lights are out. Wow, that is. I hadn't even thought about it, but you're right. It's dark
over here.
So we've got a field with one end that don't have lights on it. Not that that's causing our problems because they're running it right up our throats.
Our lights ain't on right now.
Right. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
It's 14 to 7. Home and get them lights working.
My name is Jimmy Jones.
Looks like they've called a penalty on the Cardinals. They did. They called a holding, so now they're going to march us back even farther. So the Cardinals
say what?
Causing their own problems here. Now they've moved us all the way back to.
I didn't even see the flag.
I'm trying to see where that is. Is that the 20? We'll call it the 20, 21-yard line, but I can't. The lines are just all faded, so it's hard to see. 1st and 10, Eunice. Melanson and Woods in the backfield. They hand it to Woods up the middle. There's a host of Colts that come through, and they slam Woods deep in the backfield. There was no room to go right there.
I think they're looking for Mr. Woods tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Nimmy's dropping their head and plowing right up the middle, and they're taking it to the Cardinals. That's about a 2, maybe 3-yard loss. Looks like now they're spotted inside the 20. 2nd down, we'll call it 13. Melanson going to be in the backfield
and
all by himself, and a flag. They're going to call it movement.
Oh, man.
On Eunice.
On Eunice.
What does Jimmy say? The wheels are falling off right now, guys.
I'm telling you.
That pushes back another 5 yards, right?
Here at the Institute, it's always pretty cool when they've got all the troops here, which I don't think this is all of them, like when it's cadet night, but they got a good group over there, and they're getting rowdy. They got the band. They're getting excited now.
Making more noise than us.
Starting to taste a little blood in the water, like some piranhas or some sharks.
Sharks.
So
Shark
here we go.
Shark night.
2nd down, we're going to call it maybe 20, and like I said, we can't see the lines over there, so I can't tell
exactly
where
20,
they're at.
Jimmy.
So in motion is Woods. Melanson in the backfield by himself. He takes the snap, looking down the field. He floats one up. He's got a man.
Oh, in and out of his hands of
Oh, Lord. He had it behind his man and was running.
Another flag down, boys.
Oh, and there is a flag back, way back by the quarterback. It may be roughing the passer or a holding.
Or a holding.
One
I
or
think,
the
look at his
other.
hand. I think that's roughing the passer, right, Coach?
Roughing the passer. They're going to give the Cardinals a first down on that one,
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
unless
it'll be
it's a spot
15 yards,
foul.
right?
I don't know if it's a spot foul or an
Or is it
automatic
an automatic?
first down.
Maybe an automatic.
I don't know, but that concession stand smells good.
It does, don't it?
Yeah.
Shout out again to John Dean and Maureen Davis. We appreciate you. It's her birthday. Uh-oh.
Oh, can't be good.
Uh-oh.
21.
Happy 21st birthday, Maureen Davis. We appreciate you and
Yes.
John Dean.
Times 2.
Hey, that's real simple, just so everybody knows.
My name's Charlie Fisher.
So it was
I'm
a
fair
spot
brush.
foul, and they did not give the first
Nope.
down. So it's
Oh.
going to be
Second
second.
and-
We'll call it 3. Ball spotted about the 30. Eunice back at the line of scrimmage. Take the snap. Hand it to Woods
there,
up
get
the
there.
middle. He's trying
We
to
got
turn
one
the
down.
corner.
First down.
He turns
Go,
the
go, go,
corner.
go, go,
He's
go,
still
go,
on
go,
his
go, go,
feet.
boom.
And he gets knocked out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's going to make it a big first down and a big
What's
run
that?
by
5, 10,
Woods.
15, 20, 25. Almost 30 yards, bud.
Yep. Nice
That's a good run there.
Big run by Woods.
Making
so
him
marching
pay.
Marching it up the field. Eunice in the hurry-up offense now. They're back
That's
to the
the
line. of
noise.
We're just waiting on the
They're
chains.
on the chain gang.
We're coming over here on the dark
Got a
side,
man
boys.
in motion. 1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Taking the snap. Looking down the
Ooh.
field. Oh, my goodness.
Was that a forward pass?
Yep, barely.
We got a flag over here for what?
They got
Intentional
work
grounding?
over here.
Maybe roughing the passer.
But this guy threw the flag over here, so I don't know what for.
Yeah, on the sideline.
May have been a sideline penalty.
I think it's just to mark the ball, I believe.
Oh, okay. No, it's a penalty.
Let's see what the call is here.
Did your chit-chat out there?
Yeah. Not sure if
So
they're
where's
gonna
the line of
call it
scrimmage at, boss?
intentional grounding. It's way
Wow.
up here.
You see, he's moving now. He
Yeah.
needs to go back.
Wow.
Oh, no, they moved it over here because they said it was. Yep.
They're going to say he threw it out of bounds and that the flag
That's
that
a
he
loss
threw
of
down was
down,
marking
too.
it.
Okay.
Well, it'll be second down now. It'll be second down.
Down in
and
20?
We'll call it 19-18.
Yep.
You got a
That's
bunch of
down. It's still
referees
first
up on
down.
They're showing first
Bunch of
down. There's a
referees
lot
on
of
the bleachers.
confusion going. Melanson takes the snap.
Oh, little screen
Floats it
pass.
behind the
Get
defense
there, Woods.
to Woods.
He cut
Woods
open.
with a big
It's on
run.
his feet.
He breaks it on the corner.
Makes
He's
the
still
move.
on his feet.
Makes the
He
move.
beats
Makes
that
another one.
Another man.
Oh.
Stumbling all the way down inside the 10-yard line
Nice.
is Elgin Woods.
them. No flags.
That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
He just disappeared over here in the darkness, cutting, moving around, breaking
Yeah,
people's ankles.
Yes. He was bobbing, weaving.
And people screaming.
He looked like a
skipping to the
gingerbread
loo.
man. Can't catch me, sir.
He's
The
down
gingerbread.
inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal, I believe.
Yep.
Eunice still in the hurry up, trying to get the change
They
spotted.
got the change. Maybe
Who
he's
will
right
be
at
the change,
the 10.
man?
Oh, they are going to spot
Yeah,
it.
Right at the 10, I
Maybe
guess.
at the
Dude.
10-yard line, we'll see. Taking the snap is Melanson. He hands it to Woods.
Nice
Woods trying
block
to
in
get
the
her on
front.
left side. He's
Wide
got
open
the
all the
block,
way
and
in.
He stumbles in.
And there's a flag
and
out of
he's
nowhere.
getting a late flag from way
Oh.
back here. And there comes some more
Oh.
late flags at the end.
Oh, my goodness.
Those are going to be personal fouls.
All of them over there on that back end.
Yeah, all the ones back here. It's Lord.
Here's
There
another
was
one just
another
now.
one. Lord and somebody are over there mouthing with
They've
each
been at it
other.
all night.
And at least 2 flags came in late, and I know at least one of those was Lord because I saw I saw Gomez coming over, and he's telling the coaching staff, he's pointing at Lord saying, get him out of here.
Yep.
So we may just have an ejected Lord there. Good Lord, I hope not.
Oh, I hope not.
Could you imagine on
Those
that?
got to get their emotions under control.
Let's see what the call is on the field. I know at least one of those personal fouls on the backside is going to be Lord. I don't know about the others.
How about the original flag?
That one was way back
Yes.
here, and it's either going to be a holding or something, maybe a block in the back
Back.
because he was
Okay.
way back here.
How can they see with these lights off?
It's in the dark spot in the field, so it is hard to see.
And it's,
Like
they brought the
backed
ball
them
all the
up.
way back over to 20.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they have moved the ball all the way back to the 20-yard line, or just inside the 20.
Yeah, just inside. So it'll be
You can't see. He said it's holding. Like you can't see the guy in the white hat from here.
first down and
Once
20.
again, in that end of the field, the lights are not working, so it's dark. You can't really see exactly what's happening down there. I don't know how they can see the play, but
After all that action, we only lost like 5 yards, maybe
Yeah.
6. Hopefully, we got it out of our system here.
yeah.
So they're not going to give the score. They've marched everything back. I can't tell.
We have an official timeout here, Jimmy.
Official timeout.
And so the White Hat was back here, and now he's headed over to the right side.
Take a little breather, I guess.
I'm not sure what's happening. Now the White Hat's headed over to the Roswell sideline, or the NMMI sideline. Let's see what we've got here.
And there, I don't know. It's a beautiful moon. That's all I know.
Oh.
I thought maybe
now they're going to move him back 10 more yards.
I thought maybe I looked like a plumber, but you're talking about the one in the sky.
The one in the sky.
I was pulling my pants up.
Oh, he was asking that other official what the other flag was. Now it's 10 more yards.
Yeah, so now they're going to scoot them back another, I don't know how far.
Let's just go to the 50 and have fun. We're playing the light. Start all over. We're that good.
Yeah.
So the Cardinals had scored. Apparently they wiped the touchdown off. Personal foul. They move us back, I'm assuming, from a hold. And then
that's a long way for a hold.
Now they're moving. I guess they're going to go to the other end because it's dark down there and nobody can see. So they're going to go play the rest of this quarter, I think, in the light on the other end.
So we're going to play on the 50-yard field?
Yeah.
Back and forth?
I guess you just play down here, and when you get to the 50, you turn around and run back like we used to do in the backyard when we were kids.
I had better luck on this side. What are you going to do about that?
I don't know.
Well, we'll give a shout out to our sponsor, at least one, Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTA Services, and Parker Energy Service. Back to the action, Jimmy.
New Mexico Military Institute is an absolutely beautiful place. But you'd think they'd get somebody up there to change some light bulbs.
It's a historical place too, Jim.
it's
a historical.
An awesome place. I got a lot of friends and family that have either went here or worked here, different things like that. It's an amazing place. But that light over there, if you look at it, it's missing half the bulbs. And this one over here don't have one bulb working in it.
They probably took the bulbs from here over there.
That's why they got that one end that's all lit up.
Either way, here we go back to the action. Everybody's spread out wide here.
You know, a good electrician.
About the 18-yard line. First and it looks like about 15 maybe.
Yeah,
the Cardinals up to the line of scrimmage.
Time clock's at 18.
Oh, the play clock.
Play clock, I'm sorry.
8:59 remaining in the half. Melanson takes a snap, looks down the field, throws it over into the corner.
It's got Mahu! Hyan Castro!
Hyan Castro catching it in the corner, and the Cardinals come back the other way. All they needed was some light. And the Lord said, go to the light, and we put 6 more on the board.
The Lord pushed us back.
That's right. Well,
yeah, I know.
He let us hold up on that end, and then and when I'm talking about the Lord, I'm talking about our Lord,
I know,
which is Dyson Lord.
I know.
Down the other way we go. 8:52 remaining.
You know we're not in the booth. Everybody can hear us, right? They probably think we're crazy.
That's probably true, but 14 to 13.
Well, some of y'all are. I don't know about me.
Hyan Castro takes the snap. The kick is up, and it
is
good. And just like that,
where's our cheerleaders?
We've got a 14-14 game with 8:52 remaining in the first half. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Finish this sponsor list here. We got Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, and Bigger Than Me Pizza. Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, and Devon Energy, Redbird Garage. They're hiring right now, so go by and get yourself an application, get yourself a JOB. Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTA Services and Rentals, and Parker Energy Service. Our proud sponsors of tonight's crazy game here in Roswell, New Mexico.
We appreciate you. Lots of different messages here from quite early about the camera, but we appreciate those trying to look. Let's see. Rance Colburn,
kick off the other way
Kendall
now.
Boyd, and Ryan Montanez saying he likes that old school football. I do too, but we get used to watching the other stuff, and it's a little more exciting sometimes.
It's easier to broadcast too.
That is true. That is true. So the Cardinals come back. They put 7 on the board. It's now 14-14. 8:52 to go here in the first half.
So we're kicking off from the light end of the field into the dark.
Yep. That's going to benefit us. Kicking high in the air on this side will be okay.
So Eunice preparing to kick off. Elgin Woods. The young man's had a heck of a season so far. prepared to kick. Here goes the kick.
And
It's a
sure
boomer.
enough,
He moves it deep, picking it up down
Is he?
inside
No,
the
he let it
ball.
go out
He's
of
gonna
bounds.
Let it go.
At the
And
10?
it's down about the 10-yard line, and there comes the
it'll
flag
come back
late.
out to
There's
the,
two.
35.
He forgot to throw it.
Yeah, so they'll move
But anyways,
it up.
we're going on that side of the field, or we're going to stay over here?
We're gonna.
I don't know.
Because we're going to the light right there.
I
Yeah,
don't have any idea.
It's the opposite of what the Bugs do. Don't
I've-
go to the line.
I've never, I've been watching, playing, broadcasting, whatever, football for a long
60,
time.
70 years now?
I've never seen a football game where you had one dark end of the field and one light end, so you had to like switch directions
So if
every
you know
time.
any only good electricians, send them over here to NMMI. They probably
Don't
make
you
a
work
little
for an
money.
electrical company?
Yeah, I was on the phone a while ago during the break.
But he ain't climbing up there. He won't get in this booth right here, much less climb up there.
If Charlie climbs up there, boy, he's going to make a lot of money.
Well, it's going to cost a lot to get me. I could get about halfway.
I don't
up.
think that pole's rated for that
I
anymore.
want to see him shimmy up that pole on his way up there.
They're going to call him the fireman.
That's his name. 8:52 to go here in the first half.
Defense going to have to step up,
And
guys.
they're in the
Got
dark.
to.
And what are we doing now?
What?
Okay, no, that's
35.
They,
Yeah, that's
they
right.
spotted it for some reason at the wrong spot, so they've now moved it
Okay.
where it should have been, which was the 35. So 1st and 10, NMMI. Cole
Sandals said, "What?"
Seidenberger.
Yeah, they're another 5 here, another 5 there. Did I
What are we
miss
doing
something?
there?
Shout out to some sponsors, Brett and Penny Parker. Parker Energy Services, always doing for
Oh,
the
yeah.
community. We
Good
appreciate
folks.
you. BTH Services and Rental, Chad Howler and all the gang down there. We appreciate you guys. NMMI to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 35. They're in the slot eye formation. Takes a snap.
Oh, fumble.
The ball's on the ground, and there's a pile on it, but I believe the quarterback fell on it. He
I
did.
believe you're right.
And so that'll make it about a half, maybe a 1 yard loss. No, they spotted it back farther than that.
I believe they did. I'm going
don't
to give a
know why
shout
the-
out to my Bailey up in northern New Mexico and my daughter.
Yeah.
Look at that. She's beautiful, ain't she?
Look at that grandbaby. Grandbabies.
Cute.
Them
They keep us
grandbabies
young,
are
don't they?
awesome, I'm telling
They
you.
keep you young and tired.
So they marched them back about 2 yards, maybe 3. So it's going to be second. We'll call it 13. Ball now just above the 30-yard line, maybe the 31. I formation. They're going to run the option
Opposite
over
way.
to the left side, trying to get around the corner. Eunice trying to get there. Gomez and some others in
Stops
on
him,
the
yes.
tackle. Couldn't tell who
Gomez
that
and Hyen
was.
Castro getting up off the floor.
Hyen Castro
And
in
number
there.
big 50. There's that 56.
Maybe
Yeah.
Cooper Webb, number 20, I think, maybe.
Yes, number 20, 56, Hyen Castro and Gomez.
They got almost back to the original line scrimmage.
Tatum, 28. Clayton, 28 at halftime. Hobbs, 7. Roswell, 14 in the second quarter.
And they're playing right across town over here.
Yes, they are, right across the street.
That's probably where all the lights going.
Yeah, they took all the
Borrowed
light
the
bulbs
light
over
bulbs.
here and took them over there
Hey,
to
we
the
need some
Roswell
bulbs
game.
over here. This is a 5A, y'all.
So here we go. Third down, we'll call it 10. Ball spotted about the 35. I formation. Here comes the option coming right at us. They pitch it to the back, trying to keep him outside.
Ooh.
And the ball hits the ground. I couldn't tell if we got it or they got it, but they
got
stack
it.
him up.
It was Webb and Gomez up in there again. And number 60 got some too. Some action there for the Eunice Cardinals.
Let's bring up fourth down.
60's snap.
6-0's Jorge Gotia.
First time we say his name tonight.
Young man had a heck of a first 2 weeks here in his third week of varsity football. 6:52 to go here in the first
Watch-
half.
watch that.
14-14 score.
Watch that fake punt, boys.
They're going to punt on the third down?
Fourth down.
Oh, because he's got his third right here.
Well, he's busy. He ain't got time to do all that.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Charlie, I'm not questioning you one bit, boss.
So it's
Yeah, that's
third
fourth
down.
down.
We'll
That's
call
fourth.
it 7 with 6:34. We think it's fourth down, but the little deal over here says third. But in a punt formation, I'm assuming it's fourth.
Yeah.
There's the snap. It's a boom and kick. They're going to
Goes
let it hit
back
the
the way that-
ground. It skips way back, and they're going to let it go, and it's
These
going to
guys
take
going
some
that right here.
big bounces.
And then they're going to turn around and come to this other end again.
And it's all the way down somewhere near the 25-yard line. Looks like about the 25.
Yeah, you're correct on that one.
We can see from about the 30, maybe 35 to about the 30. Anything beyond that, you can't see the line. So my
And it's not
apologies.
because of our vision.
There's
all
no
right?
place for a little paint and some light bulbs up there.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
Well, we're just spoiled, guys. That's all it is. We're just spoiled.
We are. I agree. I
I thought
agree.
they'd turn around and come towards the light.
Well, this
Oh.
time they're going to run to the dark.
Until we get to the 20th, and then we'll turn it around.
To the darkness.
To the 50.
6:16. The Cardinals come to the line, 1st and 10. Melanson and Woods in the backfield. Receivers split wide right and left. They take the snap, looking down the field. They set up the screen. They get it to Mata. Mata breaks it up the middle and has a big gain right around the first down.
No, it's going to be the second. I thought it was close. It was real close.
Wow.
They're going to spot him about 2 yards, maybe a yard and a half shy of the first down marker. So it's going to be 2nd down. And they're spotting it at about the 30-yard line, somewhere in that general vicinity. Eunice back to the line of scrimmage. Melanson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to Woods. Woods got a big gain up the middle. He's bobbing, he's weaving. He's all the way down to the 45-yard line. And Elgin Woods continues to dominate defenses as he's bobbing and weaving in another big gain.
Did he hit him or did they hit him?
I think he's
trying to pound him over.
Woods has ran for at least 115 yards in every game this season, and he's on track to do it again. 5:30 and the clock continues to tick. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 45-yard line, still in our end of the field. They take the snap, they throw it over to the right side.
Gomez.
They get it to Gomez. Gomez bobbing, weaving, trying to break a tackle. He gets across midfield.
He was brought down by one leg.
48. They had him by the shoestrings. He was hopping, trying to pull that one leg free.
He dragged him about 2 yards.
The Colts come galloping in there and said, and they took him down.
Those are some mules I got over here with me beside me tonight.
Mules, donkeys. 2nd down, we'll call it 3. Ball spotted at the 48.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Melanson and Woods in the backfield. Yeah, it's not even close.
I know.
They take the snap to fake the pitch.
Woods on the wheels.
Right side, and he picks up a big first down all the way down to the 41-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 40.
Here's a cat-like lightning right there, baby.
So 1st and 10 from the 40. Eunice now on the drive. 4:37 to go here in the first half.
I feel like Eunice after those penalties, they're playing a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more edgy, right?
We're still going to go into the light?
Yeah, we got to. We just throw it on that backside over there.
We're going to the light.
Throw it to Gomez over there.
Actually, we're going to the dark. We're going from the light. Don't go to the light.
No. Not in this situation.
We're throwing it.
Oh,
going to throw it deep
right there,
down the side.
Oh,
man.
Who's that, number 15?
Catch. 1-5. Is that Green Gloves?
Yes, sir, it is Green Gloves.
With a big catch and a great throw from Melanson. A big first down.
You can find the Green Gloves in the dark, brother.
Man, not when you got eyes like mine. Especially when you get old, you get a little colorblind.
Everything looks the same color.
I'm telling you, down there in the dark. And so a big first down pass. Are they moving us back?
They're going to move us back now.
I didn't even see the flag.
I don't see a flag.
No. They're going to go to the other side of the field.
Why? We're right there. We can hand it off and run it in.
No, I like
I don't like that.
Yeah,
we
need
like
to
light,
throw
bro.
it. We do need to. I agree.
Dude, but you can find those green gloves.
Now,
I'll be back. Let me go down real quick.
As an old guy, but a former receiver, I would rather be able to see the ball and get down here as much as we like to throw it.
Man, but you play when they didn't throw the ball.
That's true. That is true. Now, if I played for NMMI and I ran it every play, I would probably be just fine with down here. But, yeah, I think that's probably the way to go would be to go to this end and get in the light. So Eunice will have the ball. Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal just inside the 10. 4:11 to go here in the first half. 14-14 is the score. The Eunice Cardinal faithful coming to their feet with a little chant of some Eunice Cardinals. Bang, 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 bang.
The seats are vibrating, everything, huh?
Shake my booty on the bleachers.
And the camera shakes. It's not
Camera
Charlie.
shaking. It ain't me. I'm not having a seizure.
Melanson takes the snap, hands off to Woods.
Get to that corner. Get to that corner. Ooh.
And he does, but he got met by a pound of Colts.
Not a pound of fries, huh?
That's right, not a pound of fries like you get at Outlaw. He got met by a pound of Colts.
He set this up right here for Green Gloves over here on this back corner where it's real light up over here by the cassette stand.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like he's didn't quite make it back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard, maybe 2. So it's going to be second and goal from about the 11.
Yep. Give or take a foot, right?
Yep.
Give or take a pound of
Reminder, at halftime, we will have our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight. Stick around for that. At the end of the game, we'll have our player of the game. Melanson in the backfield. He's going to send Woods in motion. Now he's back there by himself.
All by himself.
4 receivers wide to the right. Melanson takes
Rolls
it, heads
out.
over to the right side. He's got a man.
Who's that?
He gets it to
Hyen Castro.
Hyen Castro strolls into the end zone and then flexes his muscles over at the scoreboard. 6 points on the board. Hyen Castro from Melanson, and it's 20-14 with 3:08 remaining here in the first half.
Okay, I was wrong. Hyen Castro likes that back corner with the light, right?
I like the light.
He likes
Go
the light.
go to the light.
I'm sorry you guys didn't get that. Got ahead. Sorry.
Charlie, you got to put that on your head so you can get a better view, man.
I don't know what to do.
So he goes out there for the extra point here.
Give me a hacksaw.
Chop some.
I'm just joking.
Once again.
Back to kick is Woods. Castro with the hold. He takes the snap. He
bad
puts
snap.
it down. The kick is
Nice.
up. Good job there by Hyen
Nice.
Castro.
Reaching
And
away
they
across
put
his
it
body, huh?
through. It's now Eunice 21, NMMI 14. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors. Badger.
Come on, buddy. You got it.
Shush. Let me focus. I got to focus here, okay?
Okay.
Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage. It's hiring. I'll go out there and get yourself an application. Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTA Services and Rentals, Park Energy Service. The score is 21-14. Eunice leads here in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 8 seconds remain. Take it away, Johnny.
Shout out to Shane Williams and Badger Hydrovac. We appreciate you guys. He's listening. He's been sending me messages. We appreciate you. Get you some breakfast Sunday morning or some lunch down at Debbie's Country Kitchen. We love Debbie and staff. They've been hiring. Not sure if they still are. Lavelle Insurance. We appreciate those folks as well. Lavelle Insurance has ties to Eunice. One of their main people, I don't know if he's part owner, exactly what he is, but is Mr. Bud Hobbs from Eunice's son. And so shout out to them. Redbird Garage,
Mr. Randy
Josh and Erica
Hobbs,
Jones. Yes.
classmate of mine.
Yeah, great guy. So the Cardinals getting ready to kick off here. 3:08 to go in the first half. Eunice up 21-14, and here comes a kick. It's a boomer. Down around the 10-yard line. NMMI going to take it in the dark. Now they head to the light.
Look at that flock of Cardinals out there.
The Cardinals comes fluttering through. Cardinals were flying everywhere. Feathers went flying. And down go the Colts back inside the 20, I believe, as we can't see the line.
I concur with that on the 20. The first one there that hit that young man was Hector Sosa coming with that big tackle out there.
Good job,
And the rest of the
Mr.
flock of the
Sosa.
Cardinals came in and took care of business.
Eunice Health Clinic, Brian, Candida, Elma Romero, Aaron, and all the staff down there. We appreciate you. You keep us healthy. Thought they were going to have to take our youngest son down there the other day. He was riding his scooter home from school as we were still in Albuquerque. And he hit a curb and went flying. And he's got a scuffed up nose, a scuffed up forehead, scuffed up knees, scuffed up shoulders, both his hands.
Good thing he's tough like his mom and daddy.
Boy, like his mama, because I'd have been out there crying. Shout out to the staff at the Eunice Schools for helping him. We appreciate you. Here comes the option, going to the left side. They hand it right up the middle, and a big gain right up the middle for number 5. Number 5 is going to be Tegan Maloney.
He was brought down by number 20 for the Eunice Cardinals. I believe that's Mr. Webb, right?
Yep. And the Cardinals make a substitution here.
He got a lot of yards on that. Sorry about that, Jimmy, cutting you off there.
Oh, he comes in, and Portis comes off.
I'm just glad they're not doing that kickoff like they're doing in the NFL now. See that?
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
That's crazy.
So it's going to make it second down and less than a yard. It looks like the ball spotted about the 29. Once again, it's hard for us to see. There's no light on this end of the field.
I'm trying to turn my phone off so I can get a better view, but can't.
So NMMI back to the line of scrimmage, tight formation. Now they're going to shift over into the I formation. Quarterback under center. Takes the snap. They're going to run the option over the left side. Right up the middle they go.
And he's
They're
still on his feet.
Plowing ahead, plowing.
He's dragging them.
And they're going to get all the way out to about the 39-yard line and another first down.
Who was that? Number 5 again carrying the ball for the Colts there.
They have definitely found what could be a weakness for the Cardinals here that we're going to have to figure
shore it
out
up.
a way to.
Yeah, I have faith there in the halftime we'll adjust that.
Yep. Yeah, that option is give us fits, and especially that power right up the middle.
Yep.
So here we go. Slot eye over to this right side. Here they go with the option.
Good to him
They
again.
hand
He's
it
still on
right
his
up
feet.
the middle, on his feet. He's close to another first down, depending on the spot. He might be a yard shy.
That number 5 ain't that big, but he's moving.
You see the size of his legs, Charlie?
Look at the size of those linemen.
He's been doing them squats.
Yeah, that big 7'6" right there, I believe that's the young man that's 6'5" and weighs like 270.
How about 72? What's he like?
There's-
6'7", 480?
There's two of them. One 6'4", like 250. The other one's 6'5" or 6 and like 270
got a
or so.
timeout on the
couple
field.
of big boys, and they are running it down our throats. We've got a timeout on the floor with 1:34 remaining in the first half. Eunice leads 21-14. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, NMR Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, and Big and Meat Pizza. Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Parker Energy Services, BHA Services and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, and Redbird Garage. Our proud sponsor of today's game.
Shout out to Perry Kimball, listening, watching as always from Reno, Nevada. We appreciate you watching from Reno, Nevada.
Oh, yeah.
Has Bob Klaus sent you a message or anything? Give a shout out to him. He's number one.
He's usually listening. He usually
He's
sends
their number
us
one
stuff
fan.
after the fact. So shout out to Bob Klaus.
We apologize about the video earlier. You know Charlie, how he gets in his mood sometimes.
Yeah. I just get that
Like
sun
watching
shining
people's
up
heads, yeah.
there and
Watching people walk by.
watching people walk by, looking at some heads. And trying to get Osenda to go down there and move some folks around, but he just ain't
Why me?
cooperating.
So both teams head out onto the field. Ball spotted at the
You're the muscle over here, dude.
47-yard line. Second down, we'll call it a long 2, maybe 3. In tight formation, got a wide receiver out split to the left. I formation. They're going to fake it
Oh, hit
right
in
the
the back.
middle and get into the backfield. The ball popped out for a second, and then falling on it's the QB.
And now it's 53 came up in it like nothing. Who's that?
Jose Calvillo is usually a man among boys, and he's one of the few that we've got up there in the front that's bigger than some of the ones on the other side. The rest of us are playing a little undersized over there.
They took another timeout.
I think Eunice took down, right?
Yeah, I would guess Eunice is thinking if they can get a stop here, they might could get the ball back.
Because it should be third, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand now why the timeout.
Yeah, I think it should be third down and a long 2. And so, anyway, if
Everybody's
Eunice could
screaming
get the
third
stop,
down, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's busy. He's busy.
He's checking. Somebody sent him a text.
He's visitating.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
the scoreboard over here sending
Like-
the tick.
We got people in the
said-
stands helping this man
They did
out.
this to
It's
make
all
it
right.
3 and 3. Like, there's no 6 up here. That's not us, ladies and gentlemen. That's just people who are running the scoreboard
We're just observing.
for a change.
we're just
We're the
observing and
peacekeepers right
reporting.
now, right?
We're observing and reporting. Is that how you do it?
Jimmy and Charlie are behaving.
That's amazing, isn't it?
What does that word mean?
Behavior.
So 1:24 on the clock. Third down, and we'll call it a long 2.
Yep.
The Cardinals called the timeout there, hoping to get a stop. Nimi comes to the line of scrimmage. Stepping under center is Cole Seidenberger, the quarterback. He's about 6'2 plus himself. They're going to run it right up the middle, and they're
I
going to
believe
be
it did stop him.
close.
They're going to be, yeah, I don't think he got it, but depends on where the spot is.
Let's see where they spot him. It's going to be close.
Oh,
Motion, they don't measure nothing. They're like,
Wow.
the heck with it, we're calling it good.
Almost swallowed my gum
And
there,
so
bud.
now
wow.
the clock continues to tick, down under 105 remaining in the first half. Eunice
Now we're
leads
going, maybe we shouldn't have took
21-14.
timeouts.
And now we'll see if Nimi's got some passing game or some trick game, because
Gotta have
you would
something.
think running it up the middle might not be what they would do, but just as I say
50
that,
seconds.
maybe it is. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. They're going to run the option over to the left. Tucking it, and Eunice is
And
there.
the flock of Cardinals swoop
Host
in
of
there.
Cardinals, including Luis Gomez, who was in there first. Jose Calvillo in there as well. And I believe that's Dyson Lord getting
I
him a
believe
piece
you
of
are
that
correct
action.
on that one.
Good Lord. He was in there
I
as
think-
well.
I think they called a timeout maybe. They stopped the clock.
Yeah, because that coach is all the way out there on the field. Look at him.
So we got another timeout on the field. 37 seconds remain in the first half. 14-21. Eunice leads by 7.
I don't know why the coach is on the field.
He's way out there. He's pointing at one of our players.
I'm assuming he's called a timeout.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Then they're starting to start the clock. So now it's a timeout?
Yeah, they called a timeout.
Yeah, he was all the way in the huddle. The coach was in the huddle. So I guess it is a timeout.
Unofficial or official?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening.
He just
We
said, I'm
wanna
going to go out in
shout
the middle of the huddle and talk to these boys.
Shout out to a few of these folks. Cardinal Hardware,
Yeah.
the Davis and the Myers family. We appreciate all that you do. Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, all the different oil field services that they offer. Devon Energy, my main man Bryce Jenkins. In fact, shout out to all the little Cardinals tomorrow as they play in Seminole. It's opening day of that West Texas Premier Football League. Got lots of young men playing over there. My grandson Jace will be playing.
Yeah, my
Charlie's
grandson
will be over
Damien.
there playing.
And my daughter's going to be cheering her little group
Daughter
out
be
there.
cheering.
Oh, yeah.
All the girls going to be out there cheering.
Is she
So
going to cheer for my grandson? Or?
I believe so.
Not if he's wearing that black and gold. Not if he's wearing that black and gold. You got to bring him back to the light side.
They added time. They added a few seconds back to the clock up there, guys.
I'm working on it, but it's kind of a hard process, Jimmy.
Shout out to NMR Pipeline, the Bettis family. Believe they had an anniversary this week, so shout out to them. Here we go, 2nd and 11. They're going to throw
pass.
it. Looking deep down the field, they throw it deep. Going up. Oh,
And
the
he
receiver took it away.
And he's still on his feet. And they try to strip the ball away, but he goes in for a touchdown for the Colts.
Did he get in? He
Yes,
did.
sir, he did.
The receiver went up. The defender caught the ball, and the receiver ripped it out of his hands. And then he runs it, I don't know how many yards, but it ends up being about a 55-yard touchdown pass
And y'all
for the
can't see
Colts.
because all the people are up. So,
Wow.
sorry.
And we have a player down for the
Yeah.
Eunice Cardinals out there. Can't tell from here what number it is.
I don't know. I just see a big old head in my way. I don't know. That's all I can see.
So, wow. That'll quieten us down a little bit for sure, as now it is 20-21. NMMI comes roaring back. A long pass. It was caught by the Eunice defender. The offensive player, the receiver, became
Just
the
kinda
defender.
stripped it
and
out of
then
his hands.
Stripped it out of his hands as he caught it for the interception. He stripped it out of his hands, and the Eunice defender comes in to try to make the tackle, misses him, and then off to the races he went. You had a host of Cardinals chasing him to the goal line, but they couldn't bring him down.
No, he's a big old boy.
Yep.
I believe that's Woods who goes down out there just now, right?
That's a big
Yeah,
Woods.
he's up.
No, you see? The other Woods carrying him.
Oh, I got you.
I think it's a
Now,
cramp.
13, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Woods was the defender on that side that
You
made
are
the
correct. And a
interception.
strong safety came in, which was Gomez, right?
Yep.
Give a shout out to Andrew Whitmire. He said he's watching us for the second time in his life.
For the second time.
Yes, sir.
Time to watch more often.
That ain't good.
He has poor internet, I guess.
You got to get it together. Get that internet. He's playing that guitar at home. He's got some internet.
Oh, he's jamming all the time.
All right, got to have a block here, boys. We got to get in there.
Maddox Mata in green gloves.
Oh, almost got blocked, but went through.
And it's going to go in. It's now 21-21 with
27
27 seconds remaining in the first half. We got a tie ball game again. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors. Cardinal Hardware, Debbie Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BJ Service and Rentals, Parker Energy Service, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, and Redbird Garage. And I think I didn't do Lavelle Insurance, so I apologize about that. Take it away, Johnny.
Well, just
You need to your messages.
shout out to the Mata family and to Sean Roach as well, listening. Got a lot of folks out there listening. Floyd Sims, Johnny Robertson, Amy Berner. We appreciate you guys. We got a ball game here. It's 21-21.
Yes, we do, man.
One thing about any time you come to play NMMI in anything,
They're going to play.
they're tough. They're usually mentally tough. They're physically tough, and they're not going to lay down and give up. And so the Cardinals got they got a battle ahead of them
It's a good test for tonight, right?
for sure.
If we can come out after halftime, adjust a few things here and there, tweak tweak
Little
everything.
adjustments.
Well, or punch it in this 30 seconds that we've got.
Who's in the back? We got
Mata and Castro usually back there. It's dark. I can't
yeah,
really
Mata
tell.
and Castro, and we have Webb and Gomez on that far end over there. These other young bucks, I don't know who they
Jimmy
are.
getting ready to kick. I wouldn't be shocked to see some sort of onside here, but I don't know that they want to give us that kind of field position or take that chance.
Yeah, with the arm that we have.
But we will see. There's the kick. They boom it deep. Trying to get up under its green gloves. Mata. Here goes Mata. He's moving. He's got a little room there. He's trying to break it to the outside.
Boom,
Stays on his feet around the 30, trying to turn the corner.
Good job.
Gets
Comes out of bounds.
knocked
Good
of
job.
bounds About the 31, maybe the 32-yard line.
32.
Eunice offense will take over first and 10. 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's a smart move. Got as much yard as he could forward, and he's headed for the sideline, man. Save that time. Save that time. So I like old green gloves, man. He's just not fast and smart.
So the Cardinals offense heads back out onto the field. They'll be going to the light. Go to the light. All the way to the deep light is where they need to go.
We can score in 2 plays here.
So Nimmy got their safety about 30 yards back down the field. And so they are spread deep. If we could throw somewhere in that middle ground, we throw it over here to Gomez. Gomez picks it up off the turf, staying on his feet and jumps
finally steps out of bounds at the first down here.
And so with 14 seconds to go, the Cardinals are up to about the 45-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
Chains, move the chains, guys. Move the chains.
So they're trying to get them set. Looking over here.
We can't build momentum that way, Coach.
It is slow. They got them set. There's the snap. Looking down the field. They throw it deep down the sideline for Mata.
Interception, but we got
the interception. I think that's going to be pass interference. As long as it's on them and not us, because there was kind of a battle going back and forth right there. They were trying to throw it into Mata. He had double coverage as he had the safety over the top and the corner out here on the side.
And he would have been open if he wasn't holding him, my point of view. But
so we'll see what the call is here.
There's 9 seconds here left on the clock, so we'll see.
Once again, if they call it on us, and it looks like they are, everybody's coming this way. Oh, no, they're not.
No, they're walking.
So they called the pass interference on the Institute.
What,
so that'll march us down the field about 10.
Another first down.
Yeah. So the ball spotted now inside Nimmy territory at the 45-yard line. You've got 9 seconds remaining on the clock. Cardinals trying to punch another one in there. Here comes the blitz.
Pump fake.
They throw it over here to the right
get
side.
Get out of bounds.
He's going to get out of bounds after picking up another
first down.
Right at a first down. Looks like they're going to mark him about a yard short. He picked up about 9 yards.
We can punch it in from here, Coach.
So 3 seconds now to go.
Where's 10 at? There he is.
Spotted about the 36-yard line. So Eunice is going to have one more play unless there's a
we're going to call a timeout.
Penalty.
We're going to call a timeout here.
And the Cardinals are going to take a timeout here with 3 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 21-21 ball game, and there's 3 seconds to go. The Cardinals going to talk about it, see what kind of play they've got. You got to
go for the end zone, right?
Yeah.
We have an arm for it?
I don't know that you have to throw it into the end zone, but you got to throw it down the field. We've got the people that have the legs that if they sink all the way back to the line, you could throw it somewhere in the middle and
make a move and get there.
On somebody like Mata or Castro or Lord, whoever, Gomez, to make a move and try to get in. Shout out to some sponsors, Josh and Erica Jones. They're hiring. They do so much for the community. Redbird Garage. NMR Pipeline, we mentioned the Bettis family, but Stacy Pop, Brett Parker at Parker Energy, as well as Bart Parker at Redbird Gas, Parker. Guns Up Services, the Thompson family, Outlaw Grill, we've mentioned them, their meals, they've got takeout, curbside pickup, they'll even deliver to you. Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, a.k.a. Big Cheese. Thank you, Johnny, for all you do. Eunice Recker, John Dean, and the boss, Maureen Davis. Shane Williams, Badger, here we go. Eunice, one more shot here. They rotate a receiver over here to the right side. Here's the snap.
Steps up.
He's got some pressure. He's going to throw it down the field. He does. And the ball gets knocked to the ground, and that'll send us into the half. At the end of the first half, your score, Eunice 21, New Mexico Military Institute 21. Quick shout out to our sponsors.
Give a shout out to Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTA Service and Rentals, and Parker Energy Service, our proud sponsor of today's football game.
They are the ones that make it happen, and we appreciate them. So many people don't understand that we have just a huge asset in our community with those businesses that always support everything, and they make these free broadcasts possible for so many. So thank you. Each week, our broadcast recognizes the amazing men and women who make the Eunice Public Schools the greatest public school system in New Mexico. Last week, we had a special recognition for Miss Christina Cole, the Cole family, as she and her husband do so much for us, taking pictures, working at the schools. They're always somewhere, and we're always waiting on them. So thank you to Miss Christina Cole. Tonight, we continue to shine the spotlight on those who deserve it. Tonight we look into the halls of the Eunice High School, and we recognize another one who does so much for others, one of those selfless individuals, a true educator. Sometimes in education, those teachers who demand the best out of their students can get labeled as mean, unkind, unfriendly. We've all seen it. As a Eunice graduate, I experienced this myself. As a student, some of my favorite teachers were often those that were a little easier. They kind of let me slide. They didn't hold me accountable. Those were the ones I sometimes liked the most when I was walking the halls.
Of course.
And I still appreciate them and their friendship and all the things that they did for me. But as I got to college and eventually into the real world, I quickly realized that those teachers who had held me accountable and demanded my best, they had done so much more for me than I really knew. Teachers like Miss Belinda Robertson.
Oh, yes.
She wasn't always my favorite teacher when I was a student in school, but as I got a year or two older, especially when I got to college, I realized how much she had taught me and how ahead I was of some other kids. People like her are kind of my thoughts on this educator this year. Tonight's educator often falls into that category, often demanding excellence, holding students accountable, but smiling when they succeed. A coach, a teacher, a bus driver, sometimes a comedian, often demanding, but for good reason. There's a method to his madness. He is passionate about the things he's interested in. He's passionate about Eunice sports. Shoot, he's passionate about all sports. He's passionate about Spanish and his students. He's coached basketball, volleyball, and track. In fact, he's been a part of every girls' state championship team that has ever existed in the Eunice High School. An assistant coach of the girls' volleyball team in 1996 that won state. The head coach of the 2016-2017 girls state track and field championship teams. Shoot, even drove the bus or helped occasionally with the 2015 girls state runner-up volleyball team and the 2017 girls state runner-up basketball team, and for the 2019 girls softball state runner-up team. He's been involved in just about every state championship girls or runner-up program ever. When it comes to girls sports in Eunice, this educator may have been or may have had the biggest influence on girls sports over the last 20 plus years. Arguably the biggest impact on girls sports at Eunice High School ever. Wow, quite an accomplishment. Friendly, funny, passionate, caring, sometimes demanding. When it comes to Spanish, he's the greatest of all time. The man, the myth, the legend, Senor Gabe Gayton. Tonight we recognize a true leader at the Eunice High School, a Eunice icon, your friend and mine, a Eunice Cardinal through and through, a Eunice High School educator, and as a head coach, he has won more state championships than any coach in Eunice girls history. Jimmy and Erica Jones and Cold Brew recognize Mr. Gabe Gayton. Congratulations, Gabe. Drinks on us. Shout out to Gabe Gayton.
Yes, sir. Felicidades, Mr. Gayton.
Mr. Gayton is the man, the myth, the legend we recognize.
You gave it away way down in your speech there.
When he started crying,
I had a tear in my
I know,
eye.
I'm telling you.
And I couldn't help but think of the time that he showed up to the basketball or volleyball game, and he thought he reached in his pocket for his phone, and he pulled out his TV remote. He had his
Now
TV,
you're aging him. You're aging him.
he had his TV remote and his phone at the house, and he remembered there was a game, so he was in a hurry. He ran to the gym, and he reached in his pocket to pull out his phone, and he had brought the TV remote to the gym instead of
That's your boy, man.
Instead of his phone. So shout out to Gabe. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gabe.
Yes.
Drinks
Well
on us
deserved,
at
sir.
Cold Brew. Thank you, Cold Brew, for all that you do. We're going to send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 9 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2403 Avenue O in Eunice, they are your trusted vacuum truck provider. For vacuum truck services, call 394-1046. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans.
Eunice Public Schools remind all parents you're the most important person in your child's life. Please advise and encourage them to make responsible choices while supporting their efforts in education. Help teach them ways to combat the tough challenges they face constantly. Eunice Public Schools believe students come first, relationships matter, and academic excellence transforms lives. The students demonstrate integrity, tenacity, and grit while developing kindness and compassion. Eunice Public Schools and Superintendent Bruce Hatch, their educators helping students build a solid, lifetime lasting foundation.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's
lights.
coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports as your Cardinals have entered halftime at a tie. It's 21-21. They fixed some lights during the halftime break, and so we've got lights now over the whole field. We appreciate Leanne Reeves listening, and Johnny Robertson, we appreciate you.
Yes, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Johnny just sent me a message saying that he is offering to give the Player of the Week and the Educator of the Week this week. He's offering to give them a free daily meal for this entire next week. So starting Monday, Johnny Robertson says you'll get a free meal on him at either Outlaw or Bigotomies. It says here. Okay, so for Gabe, it says a free meal of your choice for the Educator of the Week.
Johnny says that, yes.
Yeah, but for Gabe, because
Okay.
Gabe was the educator. And then for the student, he says he'll offer a free daily student special all week. So
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So whoever the player of the game is will get a free meal
Better
each
go down there and
day.
tell them so they'll play harder.
And broadcasters get a full steak, right?
He said all week, 5 days. So
He's going to put some weight on.
day. So we appreciate you, Johnny. Appreciate all that you do. And Gabe.
And the broadcasters get to wash the dishes.
Hey, if Johnny keeps doing these family special packs, though, my wife's going to quit cooking. And so, Johnny, I don't know. I like you and all, and I appreciate what you're trying to do because I know the community needs it. We're all on a tight budget.
But Jimmy kind of likes that cooking.
I kind of like my wife's cooking, and so she's liable to quit cooking. You know, especially when you can go buy that meal right now cheaper than you can go buy the groceries to make it.
And it's already cooked.
Yes.
So you have nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, so anyway, get down there, get you a family meal. He's going to have some lunch specials, some student specials, and so shout out to Johnny. Breakfast and lunch, jump on over to Debbie's Country Kitchen. Debbie always does so much for the community. We appreciate you. And so thank you to all of our sponsors.
Much thanks.
And so they've cleared the clock. They when you were coming up, it showed 30 seconds left, and it was ticking down to 0, and both teams were just getting on the field.
Well, Sendo, could you make a run and have everybody get back in their seats, please?
I can announce that. For sure.
Yep. So the Cardinals now take the field. Nemi's been standing out there for quite some time. And so we're getting ready to get going here. And shout out to Cynthia Mota. And so we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate Naeli. Appreciate all of you that are back home listening. I know my wife's back home listening. Shout out to Erica Jones, Miss Jones. She's been up at a New Mexico PED leadership deal most of the week. I actually took most of the week and went up there with her and then did my cases through our virtual court from a computer system up in Albuquerque. So I was handling cases from Albuquerque all week.
Working from the hotel?
Just got home last night. I drove through this town on my way home last night and then woke up this morning, went to court, was in court all day and loaded back up and drove right back over here.
You a busy man, huh?
Never a dull moment, for sure.
That's a good thing, right?
So they've switched the direction that the two teams are going to go. Shout out to the Woods family. There's Miss Stephanie Woods, another one of our great educators at the Eunice School. So we appreciate them and all that they do. She's probably out here about to chew her fingernails all off.
Yeah.
Elgin. You know, Elgin Woods is not the biggest young man out there, but he may be.
He's not kicking right now.
He may have the biggest heart. He did get banged up there on that play, and he's over here with his helmet off, and they've got another kicker out there.
So Nick, right?
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Got a roster here.
I can't see the number.
54. Nick Hernandez.
54 is Nick Hernandez, yep.
He's going to kick it away.
So going to go with the backup kicker here, Mr. Hernandez. And so the Cardinals
and he's a big old boy.
Ready to go. How big old boy is he?
He's a big old boy. Going to give it the boot.
So here we go, getting ready to start the second half. One of the top players on the team standing on the sideline with his helmet off. Now he's put it on. He's trying to do some jogging.
That's a big old kick out there.
And Hernandez booms it deep. And so trying to turn the corner, and he couldn't. And number 6 is going to come up and get credit for the tackle. I believe that's Jeremiah Zamora. And so he's going to get the tackle there. And looks
Where
like
you
they're
gonna
going to
spot him at?
spot it inside the 30. I'm going to call it the 28, maybe 29 yard line.
I would say 28.
Once again, it's really hard for us to see those lines, anything down around the 30 or beyond.
If you're a paint salesman, come over here to NMMI and talk to them.
Man, Eunice Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, they could come over here and paint these lines up for us.
Yeah.
We could see the lines in. If you need
Better
some paint,
believe it.
get on down to Cardinal Hardware, one of our great sponsors. So here comes NMMI. I expect to see a heavy dose of the option
I
here.
concur. I concur.
I don't believe we're going to see anything different.
Unless they throw another pass like last time.
I say they get in the split, but then they're going to run that option over to the right side.
Still on his feet.
And he's going to plow forward and pick up at least 5, maybe.
Oh, he called it a first down. No, I'm sorry. I seen him waving him over like, well, that's too fast, bud.
He's trying to get him
That's
to
a
hurry
second
up
down?
and spot the ball or spot the chain marker there.
Trying to increase the speed of the
game.
initiating.
So now they've spotted it. It looks just like it's inside the 35-yard line. So it's going to be second down. We'll call it 4.5. 11:20 to go. The clock ticks. NMMI sitting in the huddle, using all the clock. Now they're going to stroll up to the line of scrimmage and run some good old smash mouth football, as Dave Land used to say. In motion, they got a little slot back. They're going to snap the ball, head over to the right side, or left side, right at us. They pitch it,
To number 1.
and he's going to get knocked down. Number
Close to the
1
first
is
down.
Alex Sanchez.
I think they are going to give him the first time, right? Let's see what they say. Depends
It's
where they
going to
spot
be
it.
close.
I
It
think
depends
a
on
little
whether
short. Yeah,
he gave it to
they
him.
marked it. So, yep.
You likes
Look
the
at
view.
that.
They're going to wave
Wow.
him that way, so it's going to be 1st and 10.
Oh.
And now the ball spotted at the 39-yard line. We'll be able to, for the next 20 or 30 yards, as long as they keep driving, we'll be able to tell where the ball is
Yes,
spotted.
exactly. Give a quick shout out to just Janelle Arasco. I can't even say her last name. I apologize. I'll chop that all up. It's a deep Southern Mexican name. I'll try to get it in a minute.
Get that all sorted out in your.
Plus, I had something a minute ago at the concession stand. It made my mouth burn.
Running the option over to the right side. They pitch it out
28.
to 28. He's trying to turn the corner. He gets knocked down. That's Cohen Tomasits. I thought it was Tomasitas, but I think it's Tomasits.
Thomasitz,
That's what it looks like. And
he ran the ball, most of the ball in the first quarter.
He might have lost us a little
NMMI
bit.
has changed their formation, their setup.
Three
The
times.
whole first half they ran under center. Now they've got into a shotgun formation. Still running the same general play,
Yes.
but they've spread the backs in the back and then stepped that quarterback into a kind of a shallow shotgun
And
formation.
they have different running backs back there, too. Every time you got a big, tall, strong one, you got a big, tall, linky one. So it's kind of hard to adjust. Gomez coming off the field here, huh?
Yeah, Gomez now comes off the field.
Shooken up a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think so. And he's taking his helmet off. So now we've got 2 of our best seniors over on the sideline. And
Yeah,
there's
little
going to be a
little
movement.
On NMMI. They're probably going for a pass, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, they probably
Back 'em
noticed.
on up.
Noticed Gomez was over here, and it might be a good time as you've got 2 of your 4. You know, there's 4 defensive backs in a normal setting on defense, and 2 of your 4 starters are standing
coming
over
out here,
here
yep.
banged up. Gomez looking like he's ready to go back in already. In fact, he is. He's going to run out there.
Take Hector out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Lord. I apologize. That's Lord.
Good Lord. As he heads back over to the side,
Numero
Gomez back
uno.
out there. We'll see. It looked like they were going to try to pass that last down, see if they do here. Second down, we'll call it 14. Ball spotted about the 34. There's the snap.
Oh,
They fake the run, and then they throw it down the field, and the ball gets deflected away. I think that was Gomez diving
I
in
believe
there
so. You're
late.
right. It was kind of like a jump pass throw, wasn't it?
Yes, he tucked like he was going to run. Was that the Tim Tebow
Yes.
that did that
Yeah.
time where he
Came
tucked
back
the
in.
ball, acted like he was going to run, and then jumped up in the air and threw it? That's kind of what the NMMI quarterback did there.
It didn't work out for him like it did for Tim Tebow.
So it's third down, and we'll call it 15 now. And the Cardinal faithful coming to life here as they're starting to do a little holler, and they know how big a play this is. So are the NMMI crowd. They're getting a little noisy. This is a huge play for both teams right here early in the first or in the second half. In that shotgun formation, man in motion comes this
Oh,
side.
man.
There's a lot of movement.
I think they move first.
I think so, as they point that direction,
I
and now
believe
screw
you're right.
back. So it's going to be third down and close to 20 now. And now they're back down there where we can't see the line.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing like, oh, man, we're going to a dark side now.
Yeah.
Now this side's lighter. We got more light.
Well, and once they get down in that 30 area or beyond, you can't see it.
Yeah.
It looks like they're spotted inside the 30 at about the 29.
So we got 55 coming out.
Yeah, they're
going
going to get into
in.
a nickelback formation as they're going to run two safeties right here. And so they ran one of their linemen off the field and ran another defensive back in. So now they're running a two-deep safety zone, it looks like, for the Cardinals. NMMI in the shotgun. You would guess they're going to have to throw the ball here, but we will see. There's the snap.
Dude, this guy took off real quick, huh?
Run over to the right side. They thought about throwing it.
Look
Then
at
they
that
back
Cardinals.
up. Then they throw it into the middle. The ball is caught, still on his feet. What a catch there in traffic by the Institute. And that was a big pickup, but not enough for a first.
Good job there by the Eunice Cardinals adjusting to that pretty good.
Ooh.
That guy selling waters?
And that is 4th down. And fourth down. And it's going to be 8. And the punt team looks like they're on. And Eunice has got the punt return team out there. This would be a good spot for a fake. Might want to watch it here in the middle of the field. There's the snap. They're going to kick it away. It's a boomer. Man, he booms it. Mata going to let it skip, and it's going to skip all the way down around the 20-yard line. And so the Eunice Cardinal offense is going to head out onto the field, trying to watch and see.
Held. That's good.
I saw this sideline judge from over here run into the official. Oh, there's a flag right here.
Oh.
So we got a flag on the field laying way back here behind the 50.
So what does that mean, Jimmy?
You know, maybe a holding. Yeah, I would guess a holding on somebody. They're going to say a holding, and they're going to point NMMI's way.
I'd have them re-kick it.
And I think they're going to make them re-kick it unless it's well, and then the pat on the head. He's motioned to hold, and then he motioned to pat on the head, which I think is an illegal man downfield. Usually one of the interior linemen releases and takes off before the kick. Those interior linemen can't run up the field until the ball's kicked.
They're going to back them up, 10, and re-kick it?
I believe that's what's going to happen here.
I'm glad that guy wasn't paying attention, because now he would have moved real quick when we've been in the bind.
Shout out to Gabe Gaetan. He's listening, said to tell everybody thank you. Gabe, you the man, the myth, the legend.
And the Spanish teacher.
Sí.
That's right. Sí.
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Yep.
Y le pluma. That's a running joke.
So they scooted them quite a ways back. Looks like a 10-yard penalty, and they're all the way back now to just over the 30-yard line. So ball spotted about the 30 and 6 inches line. And so the Institute will have to kick it again. I said a while ago I thought we might see the fake. I wouldn't think you'd see the fake here.
But you don't.
You've been wrong. You've been wrong tonight, Jimmy.
You still better stay home.
Yeah, as soon as I say that, they'll run some kind of crazy fake.
And score a touchdown on us because Jamie had jinxes.
Eunice has now put 2 return men back, Gomez and Mata back deep. And so, man, NMMI's still running people onto the field. Now they're running people off.
Like, what are we doing?
Struggling.
On the struggle bus.
So NMMI back punt formation. Here goes the snap. They're going to kick it away. It's a low line drive. Mata takes it off the skip. Now he's trying to get around the corner.
Fumble.
He fumbled the ball.
And NMMI recovers it.
NMMI's going to recover the fumble. That's number 5. Tegan Maloney recovered the fumble as it was knocked out of the hands. Mata was giving it everything he had, trying to turn
Get to this corner.
And the defender dove in and hit the ball. And let's see what we've got here. They're all pointing that way. I'm not sure. It looks like they've got a hold or an illegal man downfield.
There's a flag right there.
So we've got another flag down here, and it's the same call as before, and they're going to go back again. They've got an interior lineman.
Third time's the charm, right?
They've got an interior lineman that keeps releasing before the ball's kicked. He's running as soon as the snap. And so they're going to march them back again.
Okay, we dodged the bullet. Let's don't let them reload.
Man, Eunice definitely gets a break there.
A big break.
If we were in Eunice, I would say, man, that's some hometowning. But since we're over here,
Nah, that's legit.
You got to give a shout out to that name right there. I already got in trouble. I can't.
Giselle Arroyo, she's watching the game.
Yes. She's your
right.
#1 fan, she said.
All right, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you listening. How you doing, Giselle? How you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
How you doing?
Her and her little brother.
8:30 remaining here in the
We have-
third, and they're going to scoot them back another 10.
10
So
yards.
now
They're
they're
kicking out
all
of
the
the
way
end
back
zone here in a
around the
minute.
20.
If they go for a fake here, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
expecting no
jinx it.
fake. So Mata and Gomez are standing just across the 50. And here we go again with more players running off and on the field for the punt team.
See if he can do it right. That's probably what they're saying.
So here we go. They take the snap, standing back near the end zone. They
Wow,
boom
that's a
a
better
kick.
kick.
Man. And it's skipping,
They're just
it's
gonna
still
let it go.
skipping, and we let it go, and it's going to go all the way back to around the 25-yard
Wow.
line. Holy goodness.
Wow, what a fun.
Still came out in their favor, right?
Man, that he just boomed that from his foot, probably a good 70 yards. Wow.
Easy.
And we let it skip, so it went another 25 plus after it hit the ground. So anyway, one
Not
thing
good.
about it, it's Eunice Cardinal football.
And we'll score real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Well, I sure hope so.
Don't jinx it, boy.
8:20 to go here in the third. We got a 21-21 score, and here comes the Cardinal offense. Matt Mata, we appreciate you listening back home. Cardinals head out onto the
There's a flag
field,
on the
and
field.
there went a flag.
Already.
It's going to be on us.
False start,
Now
huh?
we're going to move backwards.
Man, what is it with this third quarter here? Both teams are struggling here.
Man, penalty after penalty.
I think we've been on at this 8th minute for the last 10 minutes, right?
Shout out to Gail Fuller watching Green Bay versus Philly playing in San Paulo on the other screen. Go Jeremy Sims for Mimi Gail Fuller. Here's the snap. They hand it up the middle, plowing ahead.
Oh, wow.
Oh man. The Eunice faithful wanting a horse collar. Man, there was a slam dunk there.
Yeah, it was.
Trying to see who that
It was
was.
44.
44 is James Coulter. Young man had a long touchdown last week. He's in there for Woods, as Woods is off hurt for a minute.
If that wasn't a horse car, he just had it from the jersey, huh?
Man.
Yeah, he had the jersey, but he's pretty strong.
You reckon?
The snap to Melanson. He hands it off to Coulter. Coulter's got a big gap this time, and he plows ahead. James Coulter says, let me get some yardage here.
Speed kills, baby.
Working like a Colts revolver as he went shooting right up the middle.
So it's at 3rd and 1.
Third
He
and
says,
about one.
Nimmy, let me tell you about this Colt
About a half.
revolver as I'm going to plow it right up through the middle. 7:25 and the clock continues to tick. 21-21 is the score. The young man Coulter brought into the game as Woods is injured, and Melanson's in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it to Coulter again. Coulter bobs, he weaves, he pushes
Breaks
it
some
ahead.
tackles, breaking
He's
more
still
tackles.
going, and Coulter plows ahead all the way to the 43-yard line. The young man is doing work.
For the first down here.
In, boy.
First down, Cardinals all the way across the 40 out to about the 43.
That kid is strong.
Plowing, driving his feet was Coulter.
I don't think he liked getting slammed down while ago.
Hurt his feelings, he said.
He's
Hurt his
not a very
feelings.
big
Wound up.
fella either, but he's sure in there playing big. 650.
Definitely.
They're going to send Coulter in motion over to the right. We've got 4 receivers to the right. Here
Oh,
comes
see that block?
Melanson driving.
The pump
Looks
fake.
down the field. He's going to tuck. He's going to turn it around the side, and he's going to run out of bounds near the 50. See where they spot. Oh, man, that's a
Wow.
rough spot.
About
Wow.
We got a first down out of it, no?
That's like a 3.
Oh,
no,
about
not
3
even
yards
close.
short of
He,
I was like, what?
he spotted him
Mercy.
back about 3
Yes.
yards from where he went out of bounds.
Well, you can't hardly see the paint. That might be why.
So second down, we'll call it 6, maybe 7. Cardinals in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Melanson and Coulter. They hand it
Yeah,
to
back to
Coulter.
Coulter.
He's bobbing, he's weaving, he spins. He's still on his feet. He's across midfield. There's a pile. They're still battling. People still shoving.
And the whistle done blew like twice.
Man,
Still hitting.
72 gets up and points at somebody.
all the way down to the 49-yard line. It's going to make it third down.
I think Nemi
And
might have an
about
injured
2
player
and a half,
here.
maybe 3.
Number 13 on the Nemi side. Right behind
They're
that
finally going to
2-yard.
blow the whistle and stop the clock with 6:09 to go in the third. A 21-21 game, and we've got an injured Nemi player down.
Give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Big Demi Pizza, Eunice Record, and Badger Hydrovac Services. Our proud sponsor of tonight's game. The score is 21-21 here in the third quarter. 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining there, Johnny.
This has been a pretty long third quarter so far.
It has.
A lot of penalties. A lot of penalties here.
Man, a lot of penalties. Those penalties make me think of a guy like Brett Parker. He's been known to get a penalty. I know I was at a basketball game once.
What kind of penalty are we talking about, bud?
Brett was up in the bleachers. It's back when Kaylee was playing. And Brett was pointing at me. I was out there, and he was telling me that one of the refs, he was pointing at the ref and saying, like, that ref was not very good before the game started. And I was like, what? And the next thing you know, the police were going up there to grab Brett. And they said that he was making a gun motion with his finger.
So
and
he had
was
a gun finger.
Yeah.
Gun finger.
And Brett was like, no, I was saying the guy was no good. Like, I was doing that, but I wasn't making a gun finger. And so anyway,
that wasn't just 2 fingers. It's not a gun.
He got tossed out for the gun finger. So there are people everywhere as the Colts come across the line, and I believe you're going to have a first down.
That'll be a good way to get a first down right there.
So that'll bring the Cardinals all the way inside the 45, and it'll be first and 10. Shout out to Brett Parker and Parker Energy Services.
Poor guy. You had to write the letter to the state telling them what happened?
to get back in.
Yeah.
That was
Brett,
back before they had
I
to
was
do
going
all
to say,
that.
knowing Brett, he'd have told him to stick it in their ear if they'd have told him to write a letter to get back in. He'd have been like, ah, the heck with you. He'd have cut a hole in the wall and watched it from the outside.
Yeah.
So here they come again, and they don't blow the whistle this time, so the Cards are going to reset. Trips to the left, 2 receivers wide to the right, empty backfield. Melanson takes the snap, and he's going to take off up the middle, still on his feet, and he slides down for a first down. Melanson with a big run, and he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. First and 10 Cardinals, 6 minutes to go here in the third.
The Eunice coach was expecting it. That's why he called that play there, huh?
The chains are slow getting moved, so it slows.
They're like tired or
yes,
something.
it slows the momentum, the whatever of our Cards down a little bit.
But you know, when we first started, we were getting like semi-huddle. That's first time all year.
So here comes
I think we
Eunice,
need to
trips
continue
left,
this.
Tua to the right, and there they go. They're going to get them to jump
Give us 5
again.
more yards.
And so Nemi trying to come after the quarterback, and they're getting them on that
working.
hard count. And so they'll go another 5 yards, so it's going to make it first down and 5.
I just keep doing it until they.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now they're at a point where I can't hardly see the spot anymore. So
About the
On the
25.
dark side?
About the 25, Jimmy.
call it the 25. That sounds good. 3 receivers wide left, 2 out here to the right, including Gomez. Melanson in the backfield in the shotgun all by himself. He fakes the little hard count again to see if he can draw him, and now he's going to step up. He takes the play from Coach Greg Jackson. Here's the snap, takes the snap, looking down the field, throws it over to the side. It gets deflected off the hands. Can't tell who that is. He's patting himself on the chest saying like, hey,
That's
I
number
missed
44,
that one.
the running back.
44? That looks like 10. Man, if that, yeah, that's 10.
That's Hyan Castro on that
Hyan
point? Okay,
Castro.
I see number 44 patting his head. It's over here.
Yeah, so Hyan Castro, the ball went off his hands and onto the field, so that's going to make it second down and about 5. Once again, the ball's around the 25-yard line, empty backfield. Melanson in the backfield by himself, takes the snap, and then he takes off, and they're going to call movement, and so now they'll move him back. Brett Parker's listening, so we appreciate you, Brett. Give me the thumbs up and the LOL.
Oh, I thought he gave you a gun sign.
Is that a gun finger?
He might have gave me the gun sign. We might have to toss him out of there.
I will let him keep listening. He's listening.
That's right. Shout out to Parker Energy Services. Shout out to Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, and Redbird Garage. They're hiring Josh and Erica Jones, looking for people to change flats, change oil, do some mechanic work. They do it all down there. I want you to change some vehicles and make them work. 5:38 to go here in the third. Eunice back up. It's 3rd and 10 now after all the penalties. Melanson throws it out to the side. He's got Mata, and Mata's going to get slung around and slung to the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he gets slung down.
They spotted that, right? What?
It's so
2,
hard to
yes.
tell, too, because they don't
get right on the ball.
Yeah. So it looks like they are. So that's going to make it. Does that make it 4th? It is, huh?
Yeah, 3rd.
It's 3rd now? We've had so many penalties this drive between us and them.
We got to do 14 downs to get the 3rd down.
So they're showing 3rd and about 9. And once again, we're down there where it's hard to see. It looks to me like we're all the way back about the 29-yard line.
Yep.
A lot of movement as everybody's rotating sides. Melanson in the shotgun by himself. Takes the snap. He's going to run right up the middle. He's got a big gap. He breaks through the middle. Gets plowed over as he dives down inside.
And he gets a first down out of that, boys.
20. And they're going to spot him, I think, inside the 15, all the way down to, we'll call it the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12.
Let's hope it's the 12. Might be the 15. We just don't know.
So back to the line of scrimmage is the Cardinals. You've got James Coulter and Melanson in the backfield. Trips out here wide to the right with Gomez, Mata, and Castro. They're going to hand it to Coulter.
Nice
going
move
the other way.
there.
He bobs, he weaves, he shifted like Barry Sanders, and he dives down inside the 5.
He's like a 2, maybe?
Can't tell for sure where they spotted him, but it looks like he's down there around the 2 or the 3, so we're going to say it's 2nd down and maybe a yard or 2.
Oh, they want to talk about it.
Trying to see what we've got here. They're pointing our direction about something, so the last thing we need is another penalty.
That brings us back at least 5 more yards.
See what they're going to call here. Looks like they're maybe going to call some, but there's no flag.
No flag.
Right now they're just giving them the hand motion to roll the clock. So
A little chit-chat real quick.
no idea what was called there. Looks like now they've moved it a little bit down there. It looks like it's about 2nd and 1 maybe. So they send Coulter in motion. I would look for Melanson right up the middle. They snap the ball to him. He rolls to his right, throws it out to the side, and a good catch there as he gets hit. I think that was Castro.
He was, but he didn't get in there, did he?
No.
Got a first down.
He may have. I was going to say may have lost a yard. He was running that little drag pattern down the side or down the line of scrimmage, and I don't. They didn't give him the
got a
first.
first.
So they gave him the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from about the 2.
That took him a while to get him the first,
Man,
huh?
it sure did. They just now got it set up and set the chains down, and Eunice is already ready to snap it. Empty backfield. Melanson, they're going to call it motion. They're going to call motion over there.
Oh, you see the flag, yeah.
Yes. The receiver wasn't set on that side. He was still shifting and moved it back, and they're going to call it off because that far side, the flag was thrown. So they're about to pull it back. They did not give him the touchdown. So the receiver out on that far side was still moving when Melanson snapped the ball. So that's when the flag come up. That'll be 5 yards. We'll do it again.
And it's so dark, you can barely see the flag from here.
Yep.
They really don't have that many lights out here.
Oh, no. He waved it off. He picked the flag up and waved it. So he gave him the touchdown. He did.
Oh, yeah.
Whitehead did, huh?
See, he
did.
Touchdown. He waved it off. So they're going to give it to him.
He's saying the touchdown was.
Oh, he's saying it's no good.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. He's waving and doing all this.
He just likes to wave.
Yeah. So
wave at him back. Wave at him back. Please shoot. Be nice. Say what? Like this. What?
Give him the thumbs up.
Just the way you don't give him a gun. Comes the law. So what is it? 2nd now?
My wife sent me a picture of Gabe with his TV remote in his hand that time he was at the gym. So I wish I could show that on TV. That's a funny one. All right, so here we go. It's going to be 2nd down.
And they blew a whistle on that far end. I guess we're calling the timeout.
Man, not sure what's happening now. So
Looks
2nd
like
down.
NMMI took a timeout.
And I can't even tell anymore. It looks like they're at about the 10, but I can't tell for sure.
So we're at the 1. Give us 5. 6. Woo. Give a shout out to our sponsors. Debbie Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTA Service and Rentals, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Wrecker and Rental. Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage. They're hiring. Go buy and get yourself application. Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, and Badger Hydrovac, our newest sponsor here.
Manuel Pargas sent a message saying that NMMI don't have a chain gang quite like ours, the best chain gang this side of the Mississippi. Shout out to our chain gang.
That means a whole different thing.
It's just hard to find a good chain gang.
So 3:42 to go here in the third. Eunice knocking on the door, but penalties. This second half, both teams, I should have kept with penalties because it'd be interesting to see.
We wouldn't have enough paper.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many penalties both sides have in this second half alone. Definitely more than the whole first half. So Eunice, looks like they've got it spotted right at the 10. They take the snap, they hand it to Coulter. He's bobbing, weaving, trying to find a gap, and he's in there.
I don't see no flags.
Coulter,
That's touchdown.
Doing it and doing it Coulter style. He's in there for 6, 3:35 to go in the third, and the Cardinals take the 6-point lead.
That's been the longest drive for the Eunice Cardinals tonight, man.
Looks like we're going to go for 2.
I agree. James Coulter, though, bobbing, weaving, shifting, kind of hopping around, finally found the gap, shot in there. 6 points for James Coulter, doing big things. The Cardinals going to go for 2 here, up 6. I'm looking for Coulter again. They take the snap, fake the handoff, and then running that side, and Melanson
all the way in there.
And Melanson's
Untouched.
in, and the Cardinals put 8 points on the board, and now they lead 21-29. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Our proud sponsors tonight of today's game, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie Country Kitchen, Badger Hydrovac, Bigger Than Me Pizza, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTA Services and Rentals, and Parker Energy Service. Our proud sponsor of tonight's game. The score is 29-21, and we are in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the quarter.
So the Cards regain the lead, then they punch the 2-point conversion in. I don't think we've went for maybe 1 2-point conversion all season, so definitely a strategy here as Coach Jackson saw something and said, hey, let's try to get in here for 2. And so the Cardinals taking care of business here.
A little different, a different style there too, huh?
Yeah.
Running the ball a lot more than when you're passing it that quarter as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good halftime adjustment by the coach.
Yep.
So if you notice, Woods over here, he's sitting down, got his helmet off. We hope he's okay and that this is just kind of a precautionary deal where it's like, he's kind of banged up. We want to make sure he's okay and save him for later in the season. This is a non-district game. For those of you that maybe don't quite understand sports or how this works, the game's important. But in the big scheme of things, for a state title, it's not important.
No, it's not important.
And so keeping Woods healthy is important. Here's the kick. Running through that right side.
Still on his legs.
Still on his feet. Trying to
guys beat the kicker.
And the kicker
pushes him out of bounds.
Hernandez did a really good job of staying in front of him and was able to knock him out of bounds.
That was the only man between him and the goal.
That young man was moving, and he had some momentum. And when you have the kicker, Hernandez, come up like a deep safety, and he had one man to beat, and Hernandez was able to knock him out of bounds.
Did a beautiful job, man.
Hey, he's a big boy, too. He said, I'll knock you out of bounds.
Shout out to Debbie at Debbie's Country Kitchen. Get over there Sunday morning, grab you some breakfast. Definitely the thing to do.
Or a little lunch after church.
Absolutely.
A little banana pudding. They got some good banana pudding over there.
All kinds of good stuff down at Debbie's. So here comes NMMI and here comes the band. Crowd coming to life here. Going to run it right up the middle. Still on his feet, plowing around that right side. The quarterback faked the handoff up the middle and then turned it right around that right edge.
Man, that's a long run. He got himself a first down out of that.
Pick up a first.
All the way down to, looks like they're going to spot him about the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Colts. 3:21 to go in the third.
Defense is going to have to step it up.
Going to have to figure out how to stop this option. The bad thing is when you have stuff like this happen, other teams look around and go, hey, maybe we should run the option. And so we're going to have to figure out how to stop it either today or next week, because if not, you're going to see it some more. That's the way football works. So tight formation. They've got out of that shotgun that they tried to get in the last time, and here comes the option. They had him 2 yards deep in the backfield, and there's a late flag that comes in. Probably going to be a late hit on the Cardinals. And they've spotted the ball at the 40, but I think you're going to have a late hit either on us or them. Somebody hit somebody late
there at the end.
I think it was them probably.
See where they're at. They spot the ball. The flag's still laying there on the ground. There's a discussion going on.
Face mask.
Face mask. That's a big one. And so that'll march NMMI deeper down the field as they call the face mask on the Cardinals.
Wow.
Yeah, to put him on about the 25.
Yeah, that one hurt.
You see that? He was making gums. You want to take this penalty or not? Taking out the coach over there.
Man, that's a tough one right there. Tough one, tough one. So they march us way on down the field. Deep is NMMI into the Cardinal territory. Looks like they're all the way down about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
A lot of mosquitoes out here, boys. Be careful.
They like you. You got that thin skin.
I guess. After my blood.
They're in that I formation. Seidenberger up under center again. Fakes the dive, heads over to the right on the option. Now he pitches. Got a man, and there's people flying everywhere. This guy's blowing the play down over here, and
it was way over there.
The ref in the center blew the play down, thinking when Eunice tackled the dive back that the play was down, and the ball was on the other side. Still going,
he wasn't
and he
down
blew the
yet.
whistle. Yeah, so the NMMI offense faked the official out.
So what's Whitehead doing? He's doing a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Why?
He blew the play dead, so I don't know if they'll replay the down or what. But that's a big break for the Cardinals because that running back was headed up the sideline over there. So that's a huge break, depending on what they do. They're gonna send it back and replay the down.
So that's a plus for us.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big plus for us.
Get that guy on the payroll.
Because they picked up about 10.
Easy.
At least.
And
we're
that
still
we
on
could
their
see
feet
from
when
here.
Everybody started blowing the whistle. Yeah. So they're going to make it 1st and 10 again. The ball spotted somewhere in the neighborhood of the 25-yard line.
I'd be so mad if I was NMMI.
And shout out to my main man, Charlie Bettis, man. Great people. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you for all the Bettis family does. Shout out to Shane Williams and Badger. There's the option, headed to that right side. This time they do give it right down the middle. He plows ahead, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards. Speaking of the Bettises, I believe it was Dale and Tara's anniversary this week, so happy anniversary to them. That whole family, man, Eunice would be lost without them.
Yes.
They do so much for our
And for
community.
so many years, man.
Man, just everything.
Number 5 over there on the Institute, getting up real slow.
Look like we got a timeout now on the field as both teams are headed toward their sidelines with 1:53 to go in the third. Eunice 29, NMMI 21. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Record, and Badger Hydrovac. Our proud sponsor of today's game here in the third quarter in Roswell. The score is 21-29 in favor of Eunice. with a minute and 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Shout out to Gabe Gaetan, this week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight.
Congratulations again.
Always doing so much. I call him the greatest Eunice girls basketball coach in history of all sports. Done so much for sure, no question. Involved in every state championship the girls have ever won and every state runner-up they've ever had in some form or fashion. They're going to run it right up the middle. The Cardinals look like stop them right around the line of scrimmage, and I think now, I can't see that, but it looks to me like is that third or fourth down?
It should be the
Should
third.
be third coming up.
So
Start the
third
clock.
coming up.
Somebody start the clock. There it goes.
1:50 to go here in the third, 21-29. I just can't see that.
It says a two,
It
but it
says
should
two,
be the
it should
third.
be third.
So it should
man-
be
my
third
man is,
down. We'll call it 4.
He said, my man.
My man gets a little busy, and he's
Your man's in them. My man's in them ain't paying attention down there in the chain.
Send him
gang.
a text. Somebody send him a text. There he goes. He fixed it.
So they're going to try to run
Oh, the
option.
fumble,
The ball's
fumble,
on the
fumble,
ground.
fumble.
Picking it up is Nimi. They're trying
Oh,
to
no,
turn it.
no,
Oh, my gosh,
no,
they're turning it
no,
aside.
no.
kidding.
And Nimi picks up the fumble as the Cardinals were all going for it and running all the way around the side. 6 points
Oh, my
for
God.
the Institute is on the broken
How does that
play.
happen? That's the second time they had a broken play that turned into
That
a
kid picked up the
touchdown.
ball and ran fast.
He was moving.
He got some wheels.
I was screaming no, guys. I was screaming no. Side breath there.
Yeah,
It's so bad, Jimmy's speechless.
that boy's got some wheels on him. I'll tell you that. Man.
So we'll call it a 25-yard touchdown run. And I couldn't even tell what number it was. He was going
28.
so fast. 28.
There's a blur.
That's one of those young men that we had mentioned in our pregame.
He's
or at least
highlighted.
I did. Cohen Thomasitz.
They're
As
gonna
that
go for
young
two.
man was moving, and here goes Nimi for 2. Big play here for the Cardinals. They're going to run the speed option over to the right side. They pitch it out, trying to get to him. They had him.
Oh,
and
they
now
got
knock
pushed
him
out
out.
there.
And the Cardinals stopped the 2-point conversion.
He was
And
stopped by Jaén Castro there.
That's going to make it Eunice 29, Nimi 27, and the Cardinals
That's
will
a
be getting the
huge
ball
stop.
back. Huge
stop.
2-point conversion stop right there. I want to shout out to a couple of these sponsors. The Eunice Health Clinic, Miss Elma Romero and that group down there, Brian, Candida, Aaron. Man, they do so much for us. They keep us healthy, keep us safe. We appreciate them. I know, like, for me and my family, anytime we've got, like, an emergency situation, need to get somebody in there, I can always call. They always take care of us, so we appreciate them. The Eunice Public Schools, Mr. Bruce Hatch, our new superintendent. He was one of our employee spotlights a couple of weeks ago. We appreciate the Hatch family, Rosendo, Matt Coy, Anthony Pender, Ms. Hahn, and Senator David Gallegos for all that you do for the Eunice Public Schools and our Eunice community. The City of Eunice, Mayor Billy Hobbs, he's not here today. We would have him up here on the mic, but he's not here today.
Asking for a roster.
Yeah. We'll shout out to them and to our city council, Miss Shannon Cummins, and all the gang down there. We appreciate you. And, of course, we've mentioned them already, but Debbie's Country Kitchen, Debbie and staff, thank you for all that you do. The best lunch and breakfast around. We appreciate Debbie's. We appreciate her cobbler. We appreciate her pudding. It's all good. So, 29-27, 1:16 to go in the third. Nimi kicks it deep. Getting over there and under is Jaén Castro. Takes it about the 10, trying to turn the corner. Now he breaks it up the middle, still on his feet. He gets plowed over between the 20 and 25-yard line. The Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 right there.
We got a minute and 9 seconds remaining here in this quarter. Hopefully we can score before it ends. Or get a penalty. One or the other is going to happen. It's been the longest quarter of tonight's game. So
Been a
Woods is
very
officially
long
out. He
quarter.
took his pads off here, and he's icing one of his ankles, and I can't see which leg it is.
So here comes Eunice to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers wide to the left. 1 out here, Gomez wide to the right. Melanson and Coulter in the backfield. Here comes the blitz from Nimi. They run it right up the middle. He had 1 man to slide around, and they grab his legs and pull him down. And he's going to pick up no gain there, maybe even lost
Depends where they
one.
spotted at, huh?
Ends on the spot.
I think we did lose one.
Going to be 2nd down and probably 10-ish. Once again, that ball spotted down there inside the 30, which makes it hard to tell exactly where we're at. I'm going to say the 25-yard line.
You might have picked up about
12 inches?
centimeters or something. I don't know.
Melanson in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it to Coulter. Coulter had somebody hit him in the back, then gets back to his feet. He's still trying to turn
Makes it the
corner.
positive here.
He's trying to get something out of nothing, and he plugs the head, gets back close to the line of scrimmage.
Man.
Wow.
I think he even lost a shoe on that one.
Had somebody asking me about how much time is left in the quarter. It's 15 seconds, and the clock continues to tick. 15 and ticking, and I think Eunice going to let this time run, I think, right here. In fact, they are. I'm fairly certain.
Because it's third and what, 11?
2 seconds, 1 second. Clock's going to strike 0 at the end of 3 quarters. Eunice 29, New Mexico Military Institute 27. As we head into the 4th, the Cardinals with a 2-point lead, and they're in the fight of their lives here today. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Give a shout out to our sponsors: Devon Energy, NMMI Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Park Energy Services, BTA Services and Rentals, Eunice Pumping Supply, and Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debris Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, and Redbird Garage. Our proud sponsor of today's game, starting the 4th quarter here, 27-29. Eunice leads here. But like Mr. Jones said, it's a good matchup tonight.
It is a knockdown, drag-out battle here, a battle of 2 very conflicting styles. The Eunice style is a fast-paced, run-and-gun, kind of that Texas Tech, high-speed, high-octane offense style. The Institute, on the other hand, is a smash-mouth football. We're going to punch in the mouth, and we're going to cram it down your throat and run some option football the whole time. And so it's 2 conflicting styles. And at the end of 3, we got a 2-point ball game. And to begin the 4th, the Cardinals have the ball. 3rd down, it looks like, in 10.
Oh, and somebody
Cardinals
moved
jump
over there.
Offsides.
Oh, my goodness.
2-3 there.
That's Gomez, and they're going to scoot them
That's
back.
going to hurt us.
And so that's going to make it 3rd and about 10 or about
15.
20, huh?
It's been a good time for a couple of hard counts.
Good to see where they put us.
Oh, 3rd
3rd
and 15.
and 15. And I can't see. I think that's the 20, 40, 30. They're around the 20,
around
maybe
the
the
20.
19.
The 19, yeah, about 19.
Around the 20 plus or 3.
So Melanson takes the snap, looking to his right side, throws it over
Oh,
there to
Green
Green
Glove.
Gloves.
Makes
Green
a
Gloves
move.
bobbing, weaving, and then steps out of bounds. He's going to pick up maybe 5. He does. He gets back to
we're
the
gonna
original.
punt it away,
and
boys.
It's going to be 4th down and a long ways. And so the Cardinals, I believe this will be their first punt of the ball game.
Why was he running?
That's how they roll over here. If the teacher tells you to go take something over there, you
take something over there,
take
right?
something over there to sprint and then do exactly what they told you to get back. See, just like that.
You used to do that,
Jump
Charlie?
around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do that even if I tried hard.
So Eunice in the punt formation here. They're shifting around. They were in kind of an unbalanced set. And
We're missing people.
Uh-oh.
We're down to
Running
5
out there.
seconds,
4
4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Get set. Timeout, Eunice Cardinals.
Call a timeout to the Cardinals.
It's not a good way to start the 4th quarter here, boys.
So it's 11:36 to go in this ball game. The Cardinals lead by 2, 27-29. We got a timeout on the field.
Well, it's our first, so we're both down to 2 timeouts.
Once again, I want to talk about Outlaw Grill. He's asked me to talk about some stuff here, and so, man, they've done some things to make adjustments. They understand that the community, inflation, everything, groceries are higher, gasoline's higher, everything's higher, and so Johnny's trying to do some things to help the community and help his business. So he's offering some family packs, things that you can go pick up. Most of these packs are under $50. He's even got some that are right around $30 that'll feed 4 plus. Everything from like a hamburger and fries or tots packages for 4 plus, lasagna, cheeseburger pasta with garlic bread, that sort of thing. He's got a hot dog or chili cheese dogs fries tots for just over $30 that'll feed 4+. Chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, green beans for 4+. A lot of different things here. Chicken teriyaki stir fry for 4+. A lot of different things that he's offering for families. We appreciate you, Johnny. So here we go. Cardinals in the punt formation. They take the snap. They're trying to get at it,
nice
and they
punt.
boom a high punt. Oh, I thought
Almost
it was
hit that
going to
player,
hit
yes.
the player. Now it's going to skip over here to the 40. We got to go over and pick it up. There we
Before
go.
it gets even further.
High and Castro picks it up right at the 40-yard line.
They're going to mark at the 40, huh? Exactly at the 40, huh?
And so NMMI will take over 1st and 10. They've got great field position here. 1st and 10, nose of the ball sitting on the 40. 11:24 to go in this ball game. Eunice leads by 2. It's about to get interesting.
Yes, it is. And remember, also, Johnny, what he's going to do for the teacher of the week, he's also going to give him a free meal all week.
A free meal. I believe the teacher,
And
I
the
may be
student,
incorrect.
correct?
I want to make sure I'm saying this
Okay.
right. The player of the game, he's going to give 5 free meals at lunch, 5 free lunch
Okay.
meals. The teacher of the week, he'll give him 1 free meal. I believe that's what
I
he
think
said.
that's what.
Mr.
that's the
Gaetan
way it
deserves
looks.
all week, man.
So here we go. NMMI under center. Man in motion. They get into the I formation. They're going to run the option to the left side. They run it
Oh,
right
my
up
gosh.
the middle, still plowing ahead all the way for a 1st down.
Wow.
It's going to be 1st and 10 NMMI.
He would have got further, but he ran into his own player.
Yeah, they run that dive play off the option, and we just hadn't had an answer for that the whole ball game.
It's tough right now.
Yeah, that up the middle, up the gut. We were having our normal barber shop talk today. As quick as I get out of work, I run up to the barber shop. We always have a few people up there visiting, and we were talking, and I said the one thing that concerned me about NMMI was their ability to run between the tackles and their power football style. I thought we'd win coming in here today, but I told everybody up there I thought it would be a close game because of their style. So here we go. They're going to hand it right up the middle again. They run that right up the middle. This time they're going to pick up about 2.5, maybe
Knock the
3.
helmets off.
Coop's coming off there. Oh, Coop.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So
And
Jose
the-
Calvillo's up there arguing with somebody, and they throw the flag.
Got to get that in check, Coach. Got to.
And it's going to be a
Against
personal
Eunice.
foul on the Cardinals, and they're going to march us back 15.
Man.
Man, you got to get that under control.
So
The coach is out there on the field with the wide hat. So one of the Cardinals, what happened is one of the other Cardinals got his helmet completely pulled off his head. And so Calvillo came in kind of like defending, and it was one of those deals where the Institute player like pushed the helmet off the player's head. Calvillo comes in and kind of gives him a bump and says something to him afterward.
He's going to get caught.
They catch the second one,
Yep.
they throw the flag, and so 15 yards later and a 1st down. NMMI is inside Cardinal territory here. Under 11 minutes to go in this ball
Penalties are
game.
killing us.
27-29, 10:37 on the clock. All the way down inside the 35, we'll call it the 34-yard line.
This is dangerous for the Eunice Cardinals right here.
Trying to look out there and see where everybody's at. They're rotating linemen around, moving some folks. NMMI in the power I formation, and there's a flag, and that'll go that
Back
way,
the other way,
so
right?
they'll move them backwards.
Split the difference.
Yep.
Back them up. Back them up. Way back.
All right. I got Badger.
Oh, no.
What happened?
They picked up the flag. They don't enforce it. Oh, and he.
Oh, they picked the flag up and said no flag and reset them. And the Cardinals, they plow ahead this time. The Cardinals stop them with a short gain. But
There's
and
another
there goes
flag.
Another
Oh, my
flag.
goodness.
And there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on out there in the center of the,
Well,
in
the
that
pile.
line area. But they picked up the flag. It was clearly a jump. I don't know that the white hat's pointing to himself, saying like he messed up something.
Now I've got a personal foul going back.
Which way did he
other
point?
way.
Oh, of course
Okay.
they're going to make.
So now
no
we
comment.
got a personal foul
The
back
other way.
against the Colts going the other way.
That'll be 15.
So Well, now we'll go the other way.
You do the math, Jimmy.
Well, I'm going to call that a makeup call is what I'm going to call it. Just
Yeah.
I try to call a spade, and I
There's
think it was a
hey,
makeup
there's
call.
a lot of pushing and shoving going on in there.
Well, what I think is that they should have called the
Offsides.
false start the first play, and then we would have anyway. And,
Yeah.
15 yards is a good makeup call.
that's a good makeup call.
Well, they have to add the extra 5, Charlie.
Yeah, you got to balance it out all in the wash.
You can't take 0 from 0.
That's right. That's right.
So what down is it now? Look at him. He's confused, too.
I don't even know what down it is.
Should be the second down.
Guns up services.
Should be the second down.
Brings you this play. Here we go, Eunice Cardinals. They're going to run it right up the middle. The quarterback just ducks behind the running back that came through, and he's going to pick up about 7, maybe even 8.
That guy just following.
That will be third down.
And he went from first to third.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Go from third to our first.
I'm liking it better. I'm liking it better
so
there.
the play marker said first down and like 20. He now moved it to third and about 14. I have no idea what down it is anymore. I'm confused. And so
And that takes a lot there, Judge.
man, it does. 9:50 to go here in the ball game. NMMI with the ball. Third down and about 13, 14. NMMI under center, takes a snap. They're going to step back and pass the ball down the field. They throw it deep, trying to get it down the field. The ball finds the turf. And the NMMI sideline wanting a pass interference call. I don't see any flags. There is no dirty laundry, as my man Adam Watt is down in jail would say. No dirty laundry on the field. And it's going to make it 4th and 14.
You sure about that 4th and 14?
Where they're at, I don't see how they can do anything but go for it.
I agree with you.
I would guess that that's what they've got to do here. So the Cardinals have really got to buckle down. Up to this point, this may be the biggest play of the game. I know that we had a 2-point conversion while ago. At that time was the biggest play of the game. But I would say
punt, but
now at this point, this is the biggest play of the game. So they are sending the punt team on.
But
this is a place where I would not be surprised to see some sort of fake punt here. Eunice has their regular defense on the field. They did not rotate into any type of punt, return team.
They got too many people on the field. The black team has too many people on the field.
Flags everywhere.
And now they'll probably punt it because that'll scoot it back and make it 4th and 20.
Eunice fans kind of getting into it.
Yep. So 9:37 to go here in this ball game. Eunice leads by 2, 27-29. And now we've got a procedure violation against the offense, and that'll scoot NMMI back, and it's going to be 4th and 20. Ball spotted about the 43-yard line. They're over here. The ball's over there. Now they're.
And we got to come over here.
Now we're moving. I'm like, okay. So
Now
here we go.
They definitely will punt here.
Now Eunice rotated somebody back at least.
Oh,
and
Gomez.
so we will see. Gomez is back. Mata shallow. There's the snap.
And the punt.
They get the kickoff. They boot it down deep. It's going to skip around. Gomez is going to pick it up. He's trying to turn the corner, still on his feet. He gets drugged down. NMMI's physical. There is no doubt about it. They are a physical group.
Oh, yeah.
So Eunice is going to take over now. 1st and 10. Ball spotted around the, I would say the 15. The angle that we're at, it's kind of hard to see.
At the 15 with 9 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. The score is 29-27. Eunice leads here. And it's getting closer, Mr. Jimmy.
It is. It is, definitely.
A few key players are not in the game right now, but number 44 is making up for that slack.
Yeah,
he has 1 touchdown so far.
He's done really good tonight.
That's James Coulter. He's been in there handling business, so we'll see what we can do here. Coulter and Melanson, the junior quarterback in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers wide to the left, 1 out wide to the right. Coach Kyle Kemple over here trying to pump the crowd up. They try to get NMMI to jump off sides. They were sending that linebacker on the
13.
middle blitz. And now he's going to back up, but he's coming. They look down the field trying to find a man open. They throw it over here and they toss it out of bounds, and that'll be a 2nd down coming up.
That's a good coverage by the Colts, but it looked like all these Eunice Cardinals ran to the same spot.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
I'm guessing that was a straight drop back, but the pressure forced him this way, and he ended up kind of over here.
So everybody had to come back and help him.
Piled up on each other, yep. So Eunice heads back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10. 9:21 to go. And we will see what we've got here. 3 receivers to the left. They put a man in motion. That's Mata. They're going to fake the handoff and then send Melanson to the right side. He had one
broke
man
it away
to
there.
beat. If he beats that man, Melanson can run.
Man, he was gone.
And he'd have been gone. He's going to pick up about maybe 2, maybe 3.
So is that 3rd down?
I believe it's going to be 3rd and about 7, maybe 6 and a half, 6 or 7 yards. And so the clock continues to tick inside 9 minutes. And so the Cardinals offense back out on the field. And I would guess you don't get this. You got to punt it again. So the Cardinals, this is a big play for Eunice's offense. Melanson in the shotgun. He's got Coulter back there with him. There's the snap. Melanson looks down the field, throws it out wide over on the right side, and diving ahead and sticking the ball out. I think that was Gomez.
I believe you're right.
And
that was a first down, so that's good.
With
that's
that
big.
stretched out arm that Gomez just stretched out with that 6'3" plus body and put the ball past the first down marker. That was a great stretch by Gomez and a great rocket pass by Melanson. The clock continues to tick, and now the clock is the Cardinals' friend. 8:20, a lot of time still to go in this ball game, especially for our style of offense.
Yes, a lot of time.
So 3 receivers wide to the left, 1 out wide to the right. Melanson and Coulter in the backfield. Melanson sends a man in motion, takes the snap.
Toss to him.
They hand it out here to Mata. Mata trying to
corner.
turn the corner. He gets through. They stack him up, but he's going to pick up a few. Long, drawn-out play, and the Colts did a good job of stringing it out, but Mata stuck with it, ducked his head.
He still got about 2 or 3 yards out of that, right?
It depends on where they end up. I think it's about 3.
about 3 yards.
So it's going to be second. We'll call it 7.5. Ball spotted about the 31-ish, give or take a yard. Like I said, it's hard to see from the 30 and beyond. Melanson in the backfield, trips to the right. They hand it to Coulter. Coulter's got a little room. He's bobbing. He's weaving. He's still on his feet. He breaks the tackle. He's across midfield. Throw the flag. He get hit like 5 yards out of bounds. Coulter with a heck of a play. 7:20 to go here in the ball game, and James Coulter doing work.
I love how Jimmy said, throw the flag.
Where you been my life, Coulter?
Throw the flag.
Getting her done.
That was a good run by the young man. Got us a first down. Wasted a little bit of time on the clock.
A lot of the fans looking for a flag on that one.
I thought they took him out a good 5 yards.
Oh, they did. They did.
I mean, he had already, because of the angle, he had already went out of bounds, and they come in and cut him in the knees 5 yards out of bounds. And they're running the clock. 7:10 to go here in the ball game. And now there was a whistle, but I guess nobody heard it. Melanson breaks around the left side. Get that. Oh, he took it all the way down inside the 10, and we'll see what the white hat does, because the white hat was motioning.
No, he's calling it over.
Come on, bring it.
He was motioning to stop the play or run the clock or something, and everybody was looking at him, and then they snapped it, and Melanson took off.
He said, I'll just run this ball. How about that?
And nobody's ready. I'm going to take it.
7 minutes to go in this ball game.
Where are they at?
Inside the 10.
All the way inside the 10, but I can't tell for sure.
Can't be real specific,
close.
huh?
Yeah. So 1st and 10 Cardinals, under 7
I think they're
minutes
about
to go.
about the 8-yard line.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Melanson takes the snap, hands it to Coulter, and they're going to call movement in the back. They did. Dang it.
Who's big 56 for the Eunice Cardinals, man? He's just killing people out there.
5'6".
He just took out 72 like nothing.
Then he got up and helped him up. I was like, come on.
5'6" is Big Anthony. I believe that's Beef, isn't it?
That's all Beef?
And either one they call Beef,
yes.
Anthony Rivera.
Hey, that number 74 said, man, that is some beef. It got me.
Ovi they used to call him Beef back when Ovi and them was great, and they started calling him that.
He's fully grown now.
Yes.
Hey, that Nimmy said, there's the beef.
There's the beef.
I know where the beef is.
6:56 to go. It's now
He's
first
like a pulling
down
guard.
and about 15. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field, throws it into the middle, and it was almost picked off.
Mercy.
Whew, mercy.
My number 28, and that kid is fast if he would have caught that.
It was first down and goal.
About 8. I think it's about the 8-yard line.
There ain't no way. The yellow marker's way up there. I think we're back closer to the 20.
I think you're right,
Maybe
dude.
the 15.
He hasn't moved, man.
Yeah.
No, he's
I think it's that second or third down. I don't know no more.
The receiver's standing
Yeah.
on the 2-0 right there. So three receivers wide to the right,
well,
one
don't
to
have
the
the
left.
chains up. You
It's
gotta be
first
inside
and
the
goal
10,
from
huh?
around the 20. Here comes Coulter around the left side trying to break a tackle, and he pushes forward. He's going to pick up a few. James Coulter trying to do work. 6:39 to go here in the ball game. 29-27 is your score.
And we're knocking on the door, Mr. Jimmy.
Third down, and it's a long knock. I've been a long knocker part of my life. Back when I played baseball, of course, not anything else that I do in life. Anyway, so
Back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Back
to
to
the
the
action.
action. Back to the action. As Eunice Corners walk out there real slowly. Cool, calm, and collective. Here to punching some 6 points here.
looks like now they're spotting them at around the 11-yard line. So first and goal from the 11. Eunice with the ball. I said first and goal.
I know, I
Third,
like, okay.
third and goal.
There
We
it
throw
is.
to the middle.
Oh, he drops it in and out of his hands.
Oh, my goodness.
They threw it to Green Gloves on the slant pattern. It was a low pass. Green Gloves went down and went to get it and just couldn't come up with it. That was 6 points right there.
Was that the third or the fourth?
Third down.
Because that's
The
the.
deal says third. I'm going to call it the third, but I don't know.
It's fourth now.
Either way, we dropped the ball and we had 6 points here. Let's do it again. Give it to him again.
6 minutes to go in the game. 27-29. The Cardinals lead by 2, and it's fourth and goal from just outside the 10-yard line. We'll call it the 11-ish. Cardinals offense heads back out there.
We got 15 seconds. We're not even set yet.
One to the left. No, two to the right, two to the left. Melanson and Coulter in the backfield. Melanson takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. He throws it into the corner. It's almost picked off. It falls down into the end zone. And the Colts will take over on downs
They
with
held.
5:57 to go. And boys, we got a ball game.
I believe we do, sir. We still have a lead here, man, but there's
Had to get
5
that
minutes
B.
and
Had to
57
get that
seconds
B
left.
out.
Ooh-wee.
Not any
And
time.
Nimi likes to eat up time.
Yep.
We have to stop him here. Man. Oh, well. Here we go, defense. It's your turn to shine. This crowd gets kind of quiet there, don't they?
Gary Ray listening while he's elk hunting. We appreciate you listening. Under 6 minutes to go, 5:57 on the clock. 27-29 is the score. We are late in this ball game. The Cardinals have been in a dogfight here, no doubt about it. There's
Since the beginning, man, it's been like that.
ruffled feathers everywhere. Colts take over first and 10 around the 11. They run it right up the middle. They plug ahead, and they're going to pick up probably a good 6 yards at least.
That's where he spots him at. Yeah. At least, Jimmy.
Had somebody asking me, who are we calling Green Gloves? Green Gloves is Maddox Mata.
Must be a new listener.
Is he
That's
wearing
right.
the green gloves? He's wearing the green
Resendo's
gloves.
been calling him that since he was a freshman. He always wore green gloves, and that has become his nickname. So old Green Gloves is Maddox Mata. Under center is the Colts. They're going to hand it off that left side right up the middle. A big gain all the way out to around the 30. The Cardinals are struggling with that interior defense right up the middle.
Man, if he would have broke away, he was gone, boss.
Defensive coordinator out all the way out there on the field screaming at his linebackers
What to do?
and interior linemen saying, what the heck? We are struggling with the option. 5 minutes to go here in this ball game, and Nimi's giving themselves some breathing room. They're out to the 30, first and 10. There's the snap. They head over the left side. They're going to hand it right up the middle again, trying to plow ahead, and they're going to get another 4 or 5 yards, and it's going to be second, and we'll call it 6.
Man, it seems like it's 5 yards and then 10 yards. 5 and then 10 yards from Nimi.
It's a snap, a pile of dust, feathers, and horsehair,
It's all everything.
and 4 to 6 yards every
Might even
play.
be a
Yes.
little bit of other stuff too.
So here we go, second down. We're going to call it a long 6. The Colts in the I formation, back under center. Take the snap, head over to the left side. The quarterback just going to keep it.
And he's still on his feet.
Still plowing ahead, and he's all the way across the 40 to a first down. It's going to be first down, Colts.
Wow.
4 minutes and 13 seconds left. We have to get it
That's
going.
a long time, boys. And Eunice subbing people in and out.
Jogging off the field is big Armando Ojeda Enriquez. Clock continues to tick. It's down under 4:10. Nimi comes to the line of scrimmage in that I formation, a little slot I. Take the snap. They're going to run the option this side. They hand it right up the middle, and they pick up another 6, 7, maybe 8 yards.
And what slows them down, they're running into their own players. And then we come in right behind them and throw them down after that. So we have to stop this drive right here.
So it's going to be second down. We'll call it a long 3, maybe
The
4.
line ref looks at it like, okay, make sure it's a 2.
Yeah. 3:35 on the clock in this ball game. The Cardinals lead by 2. Nimi. They're going to run it right up the middle again. This time
We
the
stopped them
Cardinals
right here.
are right there, and I don't think they picked up one even that time.
Might have lost one.
In fact, they may have lost. The Cardinals' interior line and linebackers held up that time. Trying to see big Jose Calvillo comes out of the bottom of the stack. 33 is the Coop dog, Cooper Pearson. He's in there saying, give me a little bit of this action.
Yep. Take care of business in there.
They're sending a sub in. That's
Give
big
some-
45.
I think they're just trying to keep some fresh legs in there.
I believe you're right,
45
Charlie.
is Angel Botello. So here we go. Under 3 minutes to go. It's down to 2:50. Nimi under center. Takes the snap, hands it right up the middle, and they plow ahead for another first down and another 5 yards. The ball's all the way out to just
Yep, it's a
about the
first down.
45.
And those guys go as far as they can, and they just throw themselves down to the ground.
So 2:40 remaining in this ball game, and the Institute is marching, and literally marching right down the field. Hut 2, 3, 4.
do some
We're
marching.
trying to go score. 2:30
And they
to
slow
go.
down right here a little bit, too.
They are. The clock is ticking.
They're confident right now.
If we can just get some stops in the interior here and make that clock continue to run.
Or convert a turnover
They're
here.
going to snap it. They hand it right up the middle, and the Cardinals hit him right at the line, but he pushes forward for another 5. 5-6. So we're at 2:10 now. The clock is under 2:10. 2-point ball game. The Cardinals lead 27-29. Nimi with the ball, and they're driving. They have been handing it right up the middle, and then they go get in the huddle, and they continue to do it. The clock is ticking. Second down, we'll call it 5, ball about the 40, maybe the 41. Take the snap. They pull the handoff this time. Run around
Oh,
the
and he
left side.
stopped.
Good play out there
By Gomez.
by Gomez, coming up from the safety position to make the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. They might have picked up a half yard. Yeah, they
30.
did. They're going to spot him at the 40, so they gave him about a half, maybe 1. It's going to be third down here and 4. Nimi playing slow motion ball here when they need to speed it up.
Exactly.
1:20 to go in the ball game, and they are running the clock. The Cardinals are, man, they are they're struggling.
We're going to get a timeout by the Eunice Cardinals.
here.
There. I think we're missing somebody on the field, I think.
1:11 to go.
Oh, man.
Looked like Jose Calvillo came off. He's got his helmet off, and
I think he was supposed to be on, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
and so they're talking to him over there, I think, trying to figure out what was happening. But anyway, we got a timeout on the field. 1:11 to go in this ball game. Want to shout out to some of these sponsors. Badger Hydrovac. Shane has reached out to me multiple times here. We appreciate you guys. It's one of our new sponsors. We appreciate all that they do. And I'll definitely get with you this week for some options on some of those things that you're texting me mentioning. Absolutely, we'd love to help out kids or people in the community, so we appreciate Badger. Eunice Wrecker and Rental, John Dean and Maureen Davis. I was telling Maureen the other day that I remember when I was a young state police officer, we would go out to like a crash scene, and there'd be like a smashed up car that just got rolled over and broke all the windows out, and I'd finish my accident investigation, and JD'd flip the car over, And then the next thing you know, I'd be driving up the road in my state police car in the middle of the night headed home, and the wrecker would pass me and there'd be nothing on the wrecker. And the next thing you know, behind that would be Miss Davis. She'd be driving the smashed up car with the windows broke out in her nightgown, holding on in the middle of the night. So I told Maureen, I want to see it. I want to see if you got it like Miss Davis does. There's the snap. Here comes the option. Trying to get to him. They pitch it out to the right side. He's got a big gap, and the Cardinals bring him down. That was a shoestring tackle.
That was number 6 who did it.
There's also a flag on the play. 6
That's
is
Zamora.
Jeremiah Zamora. And there's a
hold.
flag on the play. I think it's going to be a hold.
That'll bring them back. That'll make it 3rd and about.
And there's a minute and 2 seconds remaining here, so that's in our favor.
They are. They're going to bring it back. We've got a minute 2 on the clock. Eunice leads by 2 here on a beautiful night at New Mexico Military Institute. Shout out to our troops and possibly future troops. We love you. We respect you. We appreciate you. But today we want to give you a little smashing of your own. But we still love you. Okay? So 1:02 remaining here on the clock. 27-29.
They're going for a pass right here.
3rd down and about 4. More importantly, just
gotta stop
over a
'em.
minute to go. Nimmy in the slot I formation. Got the slot out to the left side. They're saying to run the clock. They're going to
Yes, look at old beef out there. Oh, no.
It's knocked away. The Cardinals trying to pick it up, and they do.
That's High-End Castro.
High-End Castro recovers the fumble and saves the game for the Cardinals right there. The biggest play of the ball game. Whose hand got on that ball out there?
I couldn't tell,
I
man.
was watching the one over here. He was down here.
It's either Hyan or Gomez, one or the other, because they both were out there.
I know Hyan's the one that recovered it. I couldn't tell who hit it. Do we have flags on the field? Oh, they do. They've called a flag on somewhere on Eunice.
Well, hopefully it was after the recovery.
Let's see. The Eunice coaching staff has all got their hands in the air like they just don't care, like they're at the club on a Saturday night. Coach Jackson is all the way out in the center of the field with his hat off, and he's marching around eyeballing people.
Oh, it's still their ball. It appears to be. It don't matter. There's only 51 seconds left. The score is 29-27. Eunice leads.
Yeah, but how did they?
I don't even understand what just happened there. The Eunice crowd is livid. Absolutely livid. The Eunice coaching
So that
staff
was a
is
4th
livid.
down, wasn't it? Or this is the 4th down?
That
No,
was 3rd.
So this is the 4th.
This should be 4th down, and the clock should be running. It should be 4th down, and the clock should be running.
I concur 100%. Nothing's
Clock
happening. Neither
stopped.
one of them happened.
3rd down.
Oh, he just now gave the signal. he gave the signal a while ago, and then he waited, and then he gave it again. And now he's giving a signal to stop it.
It's a timeout, I believe, right?
Woo-wee.
Timeout on the Institute. The whole coaching staff's headed out. Like, hey,
Oh, look at them
we
all.
gonna
They're in a
talk.
group. They're like,
gotta
can somebody
talk.
come tell us what's happening, because I got no idea what happened there.
And what I do know, we give a shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BHA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Carnal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and our newest sponsor, Badger Hydrovac.
And Badger's asking if they can do something for like maybe a defensive player of the game. I told him, maybe we'll look at something next week.
I got a few lines they can dig up.
We'll get something put together. That way we've got it in order, and we can definitely do it. This is
43 seconds left, boys.
Jimmy's going to have a stroke over here, boys. Hope you took your medication.
43 seconds to go in the ball game. It should be 4th, but it shows 3rd and about 3. And
there's a flag.
Oh, my
Starts on
goodness.
Eunice. They're going to march them down the field. Another 5. The Eunice coaching staff is saying somebody on this side moved. They're livid again. Jake from State Farm down there waving his arms in there. He's about to lose it. I even saw him kneel down like he was a catcher. His knees are bad, so if he kneels down like that.
Yeah, something wrong.
So now the ball spotted inside the 35. 43 seconds to go in the ball game. They've got it showing his 1st and 10 here.
Again?
Yes. Nimmy in the slot I formation. Seidenberger under center. Takes the snap. Hands it right up the middle, and the Cardinals flock in.
And they take him
straight down. No gain on the play. And immediately Nimmy takes a timeout. Only 7 seconds went off the clock in that whole play there.
How many seconds did they lose?
Like 1 second.
So with 36 seconds to go in the ball game, it's Eunice 29, Nimmy 27, and we got another timeout.
Ooh, hey, remember, guys, if you're trying to sponsor our program here, call this number, 575-397-4969, and ask for Aaron. He'll give you all the information you need to jump on this bandwagon.
Chloe just sent me New Mexico Military Institute girls and boys track team had their team pictures today. So she just sent me her team pictures that they took at the for the season. So pretty cool deal with all of her NMJC gear and with her hurdle and all with the team. She said that there's only, I think, her and one other girl that are from the United States. Everybody else is from elsewhere. So it's pretty neat experience. So here we go. Both teams back out on the line of scrimmage. 36 seconds. It's 2nd and 10. Nimmy with the ball under center. I formation. Seidenberger sends a man in motion, pitches it way out to the left side, trying to turn the corner. The Cards come up and hit him. He's still plowing ahead. He's going to have about what looks like about 7 maybe.
You see that light over there coming out of the dorm?
I didn't, but I noticed that whole play. They snapped it in the center of the field, ran the pitch. They ran all the way to that left side and ran maybe 5 seconds off the clock.
He's good with that clock over there.
I'm telling you, he got a quick thumb or a slow one when they snap it, one or the other. So they were able to get out of bounds. It stopped the clock. We're all the way down to about, we'll call it the 30-yard line. 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 4. 30 seconds on the clock. 27-29. Cards defense trying to do everything they can to stop. There's movement over there on the left.
Yep, he went down and came back up.
Back up. There's some movement again. They're going to throw it this time. Looking down the field, they throw it over here to the left side.
And he catches that and he steps out of bounds.
Steps out, and only 4 seconds.
Wow.
Hey.
4 seconds.
4 seconds. He snapped the ball, faked the handoff, rolled to his left, threw it down the field in only 4 seconds.
He's fast, man.
That's called time management right there, boy.
The last 2 plays have burned a total of 9 seconds off the clock.
And they've advanced almost 20 yards.
And then they've ran 20 yards plus from one side or middle all the way to the sideline.
I love it.
All right.
Oh, now.
That was Littlewoods over there. He's got a big game tomorrow. Here we go. 26 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10. They're all the way down to around the 20. Here comes the option out to the left side. They pitch it. They're going to pick up another 4 or 5, and then the Cardinals flock in and take them down.
You're going to run out of time.
The clock's running.
They're down to 15 seconds. 13, 10, 9. The clock is ticking. Nimmy trying to get set. They snap it and then ground it. And so that'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go.
4 plays.
Stop with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, with that 5 seconds, they ought to be able to get at least 4 plays
at least
in
4,
here.
maybe 5.
And then Eunice calls a timeout there. Oh, man, it's been a long game.
Woo-wee.
I'm having to stand up because everybody else is.
That's good. It's getting excited there. Charlie, stretch some legs out a little bit. Hey, before you pull a hamstring trying to go down the steps in a minute.
Hammy. Man. Hey, that thing got a hammy? Oh, that's a Dodge.
Man, a heck of a ball game. Good Lord, the Cardinals can't do this to me. I'm going to have to go to the Eunice Health Clinic and get some chest compressions on.
I'll take an extra blood pressure pill when I get back to the hotel over there.
That's right.
Lord have mercy.
I don't even know who else could help me here. Lavelle Insurance. They give me some life insurance down there at Lavelle Insurance.
Yeah, call them real quick.
Cardinal
see if
Hart would
can
give you
get
a
some
shoulder,
extra.
bury you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to kick it, boss. They're going to kick it.
Shoot.
They're going to kick it.
We're going to have a last-second field
They're gonna
goal
kick it.
here. It's going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt for the Institute to win this ball game. A 35-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. The kick.
No!
It's up. It's long enough.
No!
It is good. And Jose Calvillo is down, too, in the center of the field. And the players are screaming for the coaching staff as Calvillo went down. There's 1 second to go in the ball game. And NMMI takes a 1-point lead here, 30-29, on a 35-yard field goal from the left hash. And more importantly for the Cardinals, Calvillo, the center, the leader of this football team, offensively, defensively, he's the guy, and he goes down, and he's injured, and there is a team of folks around him. And so the Cardinals, with 1 second to go in this ball game, trail by 1.
And keep in mind, also, we lost Elgin Woods early in the game, too. So it's kind of been a Eunice Cardinals.
Yes, it has.
Real tough. You called it from the very beginning. Woo. Man, they're still out there looking at Calvillo.
Man.
30-29 here with 1 second remaining in the fourth quarter. New Mexico Military Institute has the lead. Man, I was shocked with that kick, Jones.
That's a long one, and it would have probably been good from another 10-plus.
Yep. And straight down the middle, too.
Straight down the middle. Long,
And high, real
field
high.
goal. And, wow.
To get him up. That's good. Good move.
So they get Calvillo up, and
He's
he
favoring
is,
that
oh
knee.
man, that leg that he's had bundled up for a couple of years. He's had that leg bundled up for a couple of years, and he is hopping on one leg, and he is struggling. So, man, our thoughts and prayers are with Jose Calvillo. We mentioned it earlier in the game how these games like this are so tough for
Other
the
side,
Cardinals.
guys. Other side.
Don't want to get anybody hurt.
So we're going to do here, Jones.
If you're them, you're gonna, do the squib kick, and
Hopefully that 1 second lasts like 30 seconds, huh?
yeah. Well, if you're the Cardinals, if you recover the kick,
You just got to run it out.
well, yeah, you got to run and do the. If you look like you're going down, you got to pitch it. You got to get the ball moving, but that's easier said than done at
I
the
concur.
high school level or any level.
That's the Bengals out there, right?
Yeah, you have to get the band on the field.
Or the fans, huh?
My throat, my voice is about half gone. That last quarter, man, it almost got my voice. I was screaming and hollering. I'm still not sure what happened. They ran the option to the left side. They fumbled the ball. The ball rolls back 10 yards. We pick it up.
I was done with that and the offsides. I was like, okay.
Yeah, some interesting change of events there that just have not went our way for sure. Take nothing away from NMMI. The Institute came to play. Physical, strong.
They didn't change anything.
Big.
Ran the option and said, here, stop us if you can. So with 1 second to go, I would guess they would just kind of bounce it right here
I
and
concur.
let it go about 10 yards and make that clock.
You got 1 second, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Delay game?
So
Nope.
Here we go. Here's the kick, and they bounce it right down the middle. We pitch it back. Gomez with it now, trying to get around
And he
that
got
right
wheels.
side. He's going to get wrapped up there in the middle. They pitch it over here.
Get to that corner. Get to that corner. Good. Go. Go. Wait. He comes back. He's going in there. Touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen. That was a touchdown. No flags. That was a touchdown, boys.
Ryan Castro.
Take that, boys.
Ryan Castro, player of the game.
People going crazy out here.
Ryan Castro, the player of the game.
Without a doubt.
Ryan
Without a doubt.
Ryan Castro Castro's the player of the game. Ryan Castro,
Damn!
the player of the game.
Did you get
Set
that,
up by
Charlie?
Gomez.
Yes. Did you get that, Charlie?
Gomez to Castro. And Castro put in work. The Cardinals win. The Cardinals win.
Yes, the Cardinals win.
Ryan Castro's going to eat outlaw. He's going to eat outlaw all week.
A pound of potatoes, right?
Ryan Castro,
pound of potatoes.
a pound of freaking fries. Ryan Castro.
Boy, that boy gone. That kid was gone.
That's the way
Man.
you finish a game, boys.
Never give up, right? Never give up.
Gabe
Man.
Gaetan, the employee of the week, or our spotlight employee. Ryan Castro, the player of the dang game.
100%.
Young man had 3 touchdowns, I believe. Yes, 3 touchdowns. Ryan Castro, including that one at the end. Ryan Castro's the man.
The myth, the legend,
our thoughts
boy.
and prayers are with my main man, Jose
Calvillo.
Calvillo, with my main man, Elgin Woods. Ryan Castro is your player of the game. Cold brew drinks on us, as well as Johnny and Bigot and me's gonna hook you up with Bigot and me or Outlaw Grill student lunch specials every single day for the next 5 days.
That's what you call making the best out of 1 second.
Woo!
Boy.
Woo-hoo.
Making the most out of that 1 second.
They knew what to do,
Cardinal
man.
faithful are going nuts. The Cardinal faithful and Greg Jackson are going nuts. And I'm going nuts. My voice is going to be gone.
I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse on the voice. Man. It was
the
nice.
craziest finish that I've ever been
Yes.
involved in.
And the band wasn't on the field.
No band on the field. The Cardinals take care of business. They make it happen, and they get it done. Greg Jackson and the Cardinals. Woo!
I kept looking for a flag and it wasn't there. Man.
Ryan Castro, the player of the game. Gabe Gaetan, the man of the week. Thoughts and prayers with Jose Calvillo.
And his family, man.
Ooh,
Give a shout out to our sponsors real quick right before we have to wrap everything up.
Yep.
Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Derby Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Record, and our newest sponsor, Badger Hydroback.
Outlaw Grill, Bigot and Me, and Cold Brews, player of the game, Ryan Castro. You're going to eat well. You may be heavier next week. Our Eunice Schools Employee Spotlight, Gabe Gaetan, Cold Brew will have drinks on them. Thank you, Gabe. Next week, the Cardinals fly east into West Texas, Plains Country, to face Morton, Texas. Kickoff at 7. I'm not sure if that's Texas time or our time. Broadcast to begin at 6:40. If you can't make it, tune in live to our broadcast so you can hear us scream like Ric Flair. So, for Evie back at the station, everyone back at One Radio Square, Charlie Fairbush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.